We're totally into the.
There was the turkey leg incident, and then
right. Look, welcome everyone.
Welcome.
Larch is having problems with his voice unit today. So.
Yeah, he's malfunctioning and needs repairs. So I'll take it from here. Not much for announcements today. We've got regularly scheduled programs this week. We've got Mercenaries of Mischief today. We've got Too Many Warlocks tomorrow. Our good friend Arcady Cosplay has returned to play Norbog. And tomorrow we'll have our friend Duke from One Shot Questers joining us for Too Many Warlocks. You can check that out then. That's it for today. The Dismembered Hand, please push the button.
Just on the shores of the Deseret River, just across the way from Golden Fields, there rests a lonely keep.
And we're back.
Sorry, I think it was muted till just now.
Oh, well, geez.
I can't.
Now we're back. Hello.
Just go.
And welcome to the Mercenaries.
What is happening?
Don't worry about it.
This is going to be a very special episode, you guys.
Sorry, guys.
We're very with it and together and professional right now.
Everything's great. I'm having a good time. Welcome to the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck. And I am joined today by these Mercenaries of Mischief, which I will now introduce in no particular order, starting with our infernal songstress, Miss Lilith Singer, joining us today.
What's up, everyone?
Followed very closely in a triumphant return, Norbog, the Bugbear Barbarian, played by Arcady Cosplay. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And of course, our patron to an unknown and ominous god, Rolda.
I literally have no idea what characters I'm playing today.
It's a couple. We'll get to it. Look, the answer to that question for a while is going to be a few. Okay. And last but not least, Cleric of Selune, Miss Gilbetta Facken.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I'm playing a game. What are you doing?
Oh, we're doing a thing?
Yeah, we're okay. So, when last we left our heroes, they had met up with Norbog.
Oh, I also want to point out, we're trying something new. The Dungeon Master is running sound today.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a thing.
So this will be
if there's no sounds, yell at me to make sure I put the sounds.
So you can't blame John for.
Well, I mean, I think it's gonna turn out better because he knows what's
what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, sure I do. That's
way. I like this because this means John has to know less about what's going to happen in the story because John will have less of an inside track.
That certainly sounds like something I should be expected to know.
You're on my level now. You.
All right. So when last we left our heroes, they, after being sucked out of their home realm and deposited into this this kind of darkest timeline by their alternate reality selves, the Mercenaries of Mischief and the Too Many Warlocks teams had escaped from the prison that they were placed in and gone about the city. They had received a bit of intel from Lord Zelos about some magical items that they could find, so they raided a warehouse of Lord Zelos's, and then Rolda, through a number of cosmic diversions, happened upon Carl, who it looks like was being used to maybe erase people from reality. So, you know, take from that what you will. And then Carl and Rolda found Philip and put him back together, and Lilith and Gilbetta found Norbog and found out that Norbog is the daughter of Ogbog, the Manslayer. And there was a wonderful reunion. They found the missing parts of MT1, and Norbog revealed that her father had intelligence on the location of one Mr. Wormspit, and attempted to conscript people into finding him. And on top of that, Philip revealed a tiny bejeweled chariot.
I gotta say, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at people-shaped puzzles.
We're looking for gear strip too, right? Or was it
Done
some
one.
other kind
I've done 2. Thank you very much.
of...
So, you guys are in the kind of main castle area in Waterdeep that is now known as the Lord's Council Chambers. You have a reassembled MT1. We were also looking for Gearstrip, but it was surmised that Wormspit might know where Gearstrip is because he kept such detailed records of everybody and where they go and how to find them.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, so there's that.
We also know where Kalizar might be. So
Yes, you do know that. And
Which-
in fact...
Ooh.
Hang on, I hit a sound. I hit the wrong sound.
that was
I
The
tried
portal
to
has
do
opened.
Salute.
I tried to do a thing I wasn't supposed to. And the computer
Is it
yelled
a
at
portal or a window?
Let me give you that. And we kind of have an idea of where Kalizar might be.
me.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, which team is taking care of Kalizar now? I forget.
Well, it was you were informed by Lord Zelos, there's a bump in my mic, that Kalizar was in a place called Rundreth Manor.
Mhm.
Sure.
Oh, also between episodes, Rolda did contact Guy on the
Yes.
Sunning Stone to brief him on the fact
Gave
we
them a
found,
debrief on everything that was going down.
yeah, the people we found and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
That was the thing that happened.
I believe it. All right. So now that you have that information, you are in the Knights Council chambers. Everything is assembled, and Philip comes out of his workshop after having been assisted by dear Norbog. And he has this this tiny crystalline chariot in his hands. He says, I have our method of travel. If anyone is interested.
I don't think we're gonna fit in that.
Do we stand on it or what?
It's a wondrous figure.
Guys, it's magic. It's magic, guys.
Oh, I thought you just
Philip.
meant like it's very well made.
Philip, can you do the magic?
I don't think I should do it inside.
Oh, that's true.
Perhaps we should head outdoors and I can turn it into a
So we're going for worm spit?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Because we'd have tracks on Wormspit and Kalizar. So
Well, I mean, they're both in a similar area. We could probably do both.
okay.
As luck would have it.
To
That's
the
convenient.
Almost by design.
it's some great planning by someone.
Wormspit is usually more helpful. Maybe we should talk to him first. Kalizar is kind of paranoid.
Well, but Kalizar does know about the timey-wimey whatever.
Wobblies.
Oh, that's
Yes.
good.
But yeah, we can go Wormspit first. Since that's what Norbog is here for. And...
Very well. Norbog, if you don't mind, I'd like to entrust this chariot to you.
Of course. Can I mean, if it's magic, can I even use it though?
Oh, yes. You just simply hold on to it, speak the command word, and it will become a full chariot.
I love magic. Thanks, Philip.
No problem. The command word is bippity boppity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yep.
did it.
Yep.
And now you're all imagining the same chariot.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay.
Did anyone just have the songs, playing in their head now? Alakazooka, balakaboo. Now I'm making up shit.
We can't license that.
Are we is it like, what time of day is it? Or like, are we taking a rest before we leave? What are we?
It's difficult to tell from looking outside, but I mean, you figure it's probably evening. I mean, it's always raining in Waterdeep.
So should we take a rest and leave in the morning?
Probably best, because we don't know what's out there at night.
So we're doing that.
We're
Oh, good.
All right, you guys can certainly sleep for the night and get well rested before you wish to go.
Long rest. With D&D Beyond, just hit the long
It's
rest
so
button.
easy.
It's so easy. With D&D Beyond, it's never
Take
been
long
easier.
rest. Confirm.
Just hit the button.
Boy, do I feel rested.
Great.
So you guys can definitely sleep for the night, unless you guys want to have any interactions.
I'll be hanging out in Gebetto's room.
What?
My room's dusty. It's like she never lived there.
Well, clean. You have a spell that cleans it. Clean it.
It's like-
What are you?
I heard a noise.
What?
I forgot I could do that.
You don't even have. What are you talking about? You forget you can do things. Do you know how many different random things I can do? I forget all the time.
Are you saying that you want to clean for me?
No, I didn't. How does that? How can you translate what I just said to mean that? How could that possibly?
I don't know. I'm just trying to slide that in there so it happens.
It's not gonna happen.
It won't happen?
Wait. Hold on. Wait. And Joetta opens her door and she says, "Someone go clean Lilith's room."
Right away.
No, not Roll. No, Rolda, not you.
You know what? Okay.
I'm going to turn at your butt and be like, you don't want me here.
I want you to, have a comfortable place to. Servants.
Yes?
Rolda, not you.
Quick.
Okay.
Like a group of servants run in and just start tidying up the room rapidly.
Go clean Lilith's room, please.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Rock to a roaring start.
Okay. Cool. In the meantime, and I like to. This Jobetta's life is kind of dark. So Jobetta kind of looks around Jobetta's room and she goes, I wonder. And she goes and she feels along the wall and finds like an inset panel and pops it open. And there's a bottle of booze in there. If you'll allow me.
Look, if your character wants to get crunk, you can certainly do that.
And she sits down and she's like, she I would probably drink a lot more if something happened to Sharp. So, and she like sits down and she pops it open and hands it to Lilith.
Oh. This is a situation we're in, aren't we?
Everything technically is a situation.
Yeah, but normally situations that are really bad drive you to drink, I notice.
Yeah.
You don't drink socially.
No.
No.
That's kind of.
You should, though. It is quite fun.
Then Jobetta just has like. I like to imagine that this whole panel that I popped out is like the whole like it's like just a mini bar with like there's a bottle of booze and like glasses and there's some.
It's
ice,
remarkably
like,
well stocked.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna yell and be like, "Which one of those do you think is the most expensive?" I mean, we might as well enjoy our time here.
Sure. Sure. Pick one. Pick whatever.
Okay. I will get up and just, go, itty, bitty, whiny, no. You look like the one to booze on. Okay.
That didn't rhyme, but that's okay.
I don't care. I am Lilith.
All right then.
Yeah, so I guess
I do what I want.
I guess Gilberta and Lilith have a drink while the servants clean Lilith's room. And Gilberta will scream at her door and she'll say, "Roll to Norbog, we're having a drink if you want to join." And then just goes back to it.
Rolled up, Norbog.
Yeah, I poke my head out and sleepover. Did I hear sleepover, guys? Are you having a sleepover?
Are we having a sleepover?
I turn to Gilberta like, are we having a sleepover?
Sure, it's girls' night plus Rolda, because Rolda's a boy now, and that's okay.
Sorta.
I grab like 8 pillows off my bed because I imagine there's 8 pillows because we're in a castle and also I'm a
There's
bugbear.
pillows everywhere. There's no shortage of pillows. You can acquire them from all over
Great.
the place.
I grab as many as I possibly can in my giant arms and then take them on over to Gilberta's room.
Okay.
I have a great idea. Everyone sit in a line. And I don't know if... You'll see. And I don't know if... Rolda, are you still wearing your wig at all or no?
Oh, I lost that a while ago. Do you think it looked good? Should I get another one?
Well, yeah, I want you to join the fun. And I'm going to yell out, can someone get a wig?
It's just
Okay.
like scrambling servants through the hall. I need a wig! It's just-
Someone who had long hair is now cutting it.
Yeah, they're just like, oh
Time is of the essence.
no! Hellsinger demands a wig!
I need a wig right now!
Liz is like, what is happening? I'm trying to mend that damn wig together. I don't know. Hand it to Gilberta.
It's
Why
like
hand it to me?
I don't know. You can put things
Oh, for
together.
mending it. Oh.
Philip and like Philip's like standing awkwardly by the door and he's like, "Hey, MT1, what do you need?" "Okay, I'm coming." He just like walks away. He's just like, I was just taken apart, but this is somehow more awkward.
If we have that, if that wig's finally made, I'm gonna slap it on Rolda's head, and
Okay.
I'm like, all right, from tallest to shortest, to shortest to tallest, whatever.
Is this a hair braiding line?
I turn to her and I'm like, exactly that.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna.
I didn't see this direction for the show today. I legitimately did not.
Sean usually is pretty good about thinking like, oh, they might do this, and then we still surprise him.
I could not have called this.
We've got a party of girls.
Okay.
We're doing sleepovers.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So the order, I imagine, like the room is set up. It's Gilberta's
Yeah.
room. The liquor bottle is out. There
Yeah.
is now a train on this obscene bed of pillows laid out. That starts with Rolda, Gilberta, Lilith, and then Norbog at the back.
Yeah, but we can make it circle around, so that it's like Rolda is
Yeah,
braiding
you could,
Norbog's
like,
hair.
And literally, like,
Ooh.
I mean, Norbog, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of hair to braid.
Yeah.
in
There's
various
so much hair to
places.
braid.
Yeah.
And I bet if I dig through my pockets, I can actually probably find some nice beads so everybody can have some like really beaded vacation girl hair.
I didn't think I can reach your head from down here, but I can braid your back hair.
I want to roll sleight of hand to see how well I do on Rolda's hair.
Oh my
Okay.
god, yeah, let's all do sleight of hand.
That's a wig, so
Beautiful.
like she could just take it off after.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see.
I
sleight
don't
of
even
hand
need
Oh,
to
versus
be
the braid.
there.
17.
Actually, I guess performance, since we're doing skill.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because it's like,
Are you gonna use inspiration on your braiding? Like,
Should I do that? Just yell and be like, we're going to do an awesome job. We are awesome girls. I don't know. I can't think of a very good song.
No, it's okay. No, we are going to do an awesome job. We are awesome girls. Because we're gonna braid our hair even with or without curls.
I mean,
And
Well,
we're
but-
gonna keep on drinking, and I bet none of us will hurl.
And
I'm so
if anyone
pleased.
does, they better not do it in my fucking room.
Oh, now this time you messed up the rhyme.
Yeah, well, this was an important thing to say, so.
All right. Well, I mean, so far Gilbetta and Norbog are killing it with the braids.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Lilith.
All right.
Lilith, I'm counting on you.
Did it roll? Holy shit, my computer's.
Oh no! It to use the roller, you got to hit the red button.
God damn it. Wait, the red button? I thought I did.
Well, if you click on it, it'll show a panel with a red button on the right
Push
side.
the red button.
Oh, man, and that was a 27. All right. Clear all. Oh, let me try that again. Where's the red button?
You braid it into like
Show me the red
a
button.
pony. It looks like
Alright.
it's a ponytail, but it looks like a literal pony.
Yes.
Hair topiary.
But yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I don't see a red button.
Okay, so if you like click on the skill,
Uh-huh.
and then there should be a Beyond 20 button in
or
the top
like
right corner.
it's shaped up into a bird cage, and you have an actual bird in there.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna help you.
Nope.
Oh, it's purple. Your button's purple.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did
Well,
anything pop up
it
yet?
went, yeah.
Yeah,
it went,
well.
yeah.
It did?
we did it.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Go team.
Yeah, you did about as well as Rolda did. They're not
Aw.
bad. It's just that Gilbettas and Norbogs are so incredible.
Can I say I was drinking a lot and so I'm a little clumsy?
Rolda's is like, it's got like some loose hair, and then there's like some small braids that feed into a bigger braid.
It's hard because my claws get in the way, but I tried.
And there's just so much fur.
There's lots of fur.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
so
Oh, boy.
Norbog, what do you do with Lilith's hair? I want to hear these descriptions.
Ooh, all right.
Well, I've absolutely pulled out my little, I have a little like bag of beads and ribbons that I keep for my jewelry making and for, in case hair braiding ever comes up, which,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
I mean, randomly.
I was prepared for this to happen. I don't know why you weren't prepared for this to happen.
I don't know.
I don't know why
know
you
what I
thought anything
expected.
different was gonna happen. You thought we were gonna get stuff done today? No. Nope.
I made all these maps. Okay.
No,
See,
we're having-
I give her a beautiful little crown that's made up with lovely. Oh, what color is your hair?
my hair is pink.
Oh, it
Pink?
has
Yeah.
lovely teal beads in it to really pop, and so you have a beautiful, great braided crown with loose curls hanging down and teal beads woven in between.
I think this is where I don't do such a good job with Javetta's hair and I get up and look in the mirror. Like midway, I break the train.
It's like part way done, and you're like, oh my god.
I tried to put ribbons into Norbog's hair, and they're okay, but I think the spacing could have been a little bit better. And there's a certain point where they just kind of stop. They don't know where it's up because I couldn't reach.
It's like the lower nape of the neck hair is braided.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you know how in Beauty and the Beast, because we're doing all the fucking Disney movies today. Where he gets
Got, like, a
all
little
done up,
bow.
and he's got that little braid with the bow at the back, and it's just
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, I think you did a lovely job, Rolda. It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
I'm glad you liked it.
Seeing that everyone's done, I run back, just try to scramble and be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Jabata. And I try to finish the fishtail braid
Oh, okay,
at a
nice.
fast speed. With some loose curls in the front.
Yeah, a little stereotypical, but it's fine.
it's always fish with you.
Like,
And then I'm looking at it and I'm just like thinking like, Hey, Jabata. Just to like lighten the mood a little bit more, because I know today was a rough day. And just be like, when we get back home, I remember you, don't mean to eavesdrop or anything, but you were talking with Volda about weddings.
Yeah.
And, was wondering, who was planning to do your hair and makeup?
Tommy. If he comes back.
I like to imagine at this point you feel like a bit of a hard tug from Lila's end. Oh, sorry,
Maybe
my
we should have
hand
Norbog
slipped.
do it.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. First of all, I got to make sure this evil bitch doesn't take my wife.
Tug, tug.
I
Awesome.
get it. But I'm telling you.
I know what you mean. One last
Broccoli.
tug. Just like,
You roll a 12 and you think you're going to be my wedding hairdresser. Yeah, right.
27 earlier, okay? Not my fault D&D Beyond wanted to screw with me and say I'm a bad hairdresser.
Thanks, D&D Beyond. We love you.
D&D Beyond, you screwed me over from doing a hair wedding thing.
you failed me for the last time.
Now what am I supposed to contribute at the wedding? I have nothing else. I'm done. I'm excited.
You're a singer.
You're a singer.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Oh.
It's just a moment where Gilberta's like, I mean, I thought you would sing, but I'm.
Oh, Lil's mood like completely flips and be like, you want me to sing at the wedding?
I can do it if you don't want to.
I glare at Wilda, like, shut up kind of glare, like,
I mean, I was kind of hoping you would do the ceremony.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, if we all survive.
Right.
Or if we all die, then I can do it in the ethereal.
Okay. Cool.
But if half of us die, it's a little rough.
We'll figure that out.
Real glass half full rolled up.
when we get
Yeah.
back, we'll try to find Norbog.
If she/I exist.
I have a feeling she does. So,
She's
I
right
don't
there.
know. I think Agbag would have mentioned it.
I mean,
well, not a lot of us like to share, our private affairs, so we never asked.
He's kind of chatty when you get out in the garden with him.
that's true.
You know that.
That's true.
But, I mean, you could just come with us.
But I have people here. Like Philip. Is there a Philip back where you are?
I
That's
guess
a complicated question.
there was, and then there wasn't, and maybe now there is. I don't.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we weren't exactly close.
And like my mom is here somewhere. I mean, just because I haven't seen her in like 3 years doesn't mean she's not still here. And she has our cat. And I don't want to leave my cat. And I mean, what's to say that the world wouldn't go all wonky if I was over there like you guys are over here? Because I mean, there's still the earthquakes and stuff happening.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, if only one person was out of place, might not be so bad. Currently, there's like they're over there and we're over here, and there's like all kinds of stuff happening. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I think we all have to survive first and
Yep.
figure out how to even get you guys back in the first place.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, but I mean, thinking about such a happy occasion, it kind of helps. That way we can, focus on our goals so we can get back home and celebrate a wonderful wedding.
Yeah, maybe
And,
if we could figure out how to like go back and forth every once in a while, you can come over. It'll be like a destination wedding.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That would be kind of fun.
In another universe, it's exotic.
that is exotic.
One of a kind experience.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime in any world that I'm in.
You guys are so nice. This is a really nice change from when you guys were, Not so nice.
Again, not us.
I know, but could be you.
Not though.
Don't-
Wasn't. Wouldn't be.
Don't
Isn't.
Don't touch that trident. I'm just saying.
Can I touch it to break it in half?
Yes.
Fuck her day up.
So,
Yes.
are you saying that Jabetta was influenced by the trident? It, like, maybe...
I'm not sure the trident itself was so bad. More so is what she can do with the trident.
Oh. I was like kind of hoping on that ball, like, oh, we can just blame the fucking weapon.
Isn't that what caused the Jabetta just?
Yeah, I join you in gesturing.
Like the flooding and the rain
Yeah.
and the
So yeah. Anyway, Angel Betta just pours everybody a drink.
Yes. Let's get our drink on, our buzz. Let's get
So
smashed.
drinks are poured. A fun girls' night is had.
Yep.
And everybody braids hair and talks and ends up falling asleep in a pile of pillows. As a cool, happy slumber party.
Did we build a tent with blankets?
Which I did not. Sure. You can play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want.
Blanket fort.
Hey, if there's an opportunity, at my age, I will still make a blanket fort. Yes.
Do it. Like, I mean, I can't see a single reason why you wouldn't. If
Puck, I think the
nobody-
music is coming through weird.
Oh, really?
Choppy from what I'm seeing in chat. So
All
for,
right. Well,
for the moment,
you're gonna hop
You think
back
it
on
could be
that?
that thing that Zoom
I'll
does
take
where it
control
like
back. Yeah.
Okay.
where it's like tries to mute
Hmm.
whenever someone's
Yeah,
talking?
I think that's what it is. We'll find another way to
We'll work
do
it
it
out.
through consolidating the feed. Anyways.
All right. So, if nobody has any other interactions they would like to do before sleep time, we can proceed to the next morning.
Yep. Okay.
Actually, can I
okay.
wake up in the middle of the night and like try to tap on Norbog?
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys are
Norbog.
gonna use if it's gonna wake you up or not. So this is the fun part, trying to be sneaky.
I'm good.
God.
Yeah.
Norbog, what kind of sleeper are you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh
Things
dear.
Okay, things I did not prepare for. Hair braiding, yes. How deep of a sleeper I am, no. She's probably pretty light sleeper after the attack, and her and her dad being on the move. So yeah, she probably feels you tapping and is a bit on guard.
Okay, great. So I don't have to plug the nose thing to wake you up. That's awesome.
Please don't.
It's like, boom.
Yeah, right? That's a good way to just take 10 damage right away.
No, I'm not that strong. You're fine.
No. I meant me waking up and whomping you out of surprise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might happen. You wake up to seeing Lil with a black eye.
Yeah, right. No, I think I jolt awake a little prepared, but holding my punches, not throwing them.
Okay. It's okay.
What?
Savior.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Norbog, I was wondering. I noticed that you can make a lot of jewelry, or hairs and stuff like that, and I'm looking like, do you think you can make some kind of hair ornament?
Yeah, and
For not for me, for Jabetta as like a
ready?
Yeah.
I bet I could. I'd probably need like a bigger forge, and because like there's only a limited amount of stuff I can do while I'm on the road. But like, yeah, if you get me maybe a nice studio somewhere, yeah, I think we can manage that. What does she like?
Stuff in the water.
We can narrow that down. We can be sneaky and try to get her preferences out of her without her knowing. That'll work.
I want to point out that Jabetta is sleeping in the same room next to two hammers made out of moonstone, next to a shield that has moonstones on it.
All right, well, I didn't know that.
No, I'm not for you. Just for Lilith. but I'm just pointing that out to you guys.
All right. Well, I'll look around and I'll go. Do you think maybe she likes Moonstone?
Oh, do you think? Yes?
I think we might be onto something here.
Okay.
Just a wild guess.
Okay. Oh, maybe like pearls can also look like little small moons, little tiny moons too.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
Oh, it'd be really pretty with silver.
Ooh, I like that.
I like this idea. All right. And I'm
Awesome.
Yeah,
Book.
because pearls come from the ocean too. Sorry, I've been awake the whole time.
Thanks, Rhoda. Thanks.
Oh,
Oh, maybe
Okay.
some with shells.
shells. Okay, yeah, add shells to the list.
Also, she likes bears and she likes being a spider.
That's that might be a lot going
This is a
on.
lot. You don't want it to be too busy and take away from her natural beauty.
That's so right. Oh my God, Norbog, I need to find you in our world. You're so beautiful. All right. Okay, that's just want to let you know, and just how much is it gonna cost for this
I think
project?
if we manage to pull off what we're doing, I think that's all that would matter. I mean, I don't mind making stuff for a friend.
Oh.
Although if you find some of the materials, I wouldn't say no. I mean, like if you just have some pearls lying around, that would help.
I will keep an eye out for them.
We'll keep an eye out, but yeah, it's doable. As long as we find the materials, I think.
Mhm.
I think we can have something really pretty.
Awesome. Maybe we can tell the sevens before we leave, so that way
Have any
the
pearls?
materials are already there.
I don't have any pearls, but I have a lot of neat buttons. And I have some rocks that came from a different universe. And I have this rock, which gets me back to a different universe, but it's closed right now, so I can't go.
We probably shouldn't use that one in jewelry.
But there's some cool coins. If you need it, you can use them.
Or we could put it into jewelry and then you wouldn't lose it.
That's true.
Do you want it like put on a chain in a setting?
That might not be a bad idea.
This stone is about the size of a potato.
We could still put it in a chain in a setting. You've seen, like one of those giant clocks.
Like one of those big
For
sundials.
flavors.
Let me put
Big, big change.
For Norbog, it would be smaller just by comparison, right?
Yeah, boy.
This is normal size to me.
I mean, I don't know if I won't wear it on my neck because what if somebody sees it and they know what it is and then they're gonna want it because they want to go.
That's true. It might be best to just keep it tucked aside,
Keep it hidden.
since it is quite conspicuous.
I would just like to take this moment to remind everyone that Jobetta trances.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
She's just in a trance.
I forgot. This fits so well.
Good job, Lilith. Good job.
I know. I gotta pat myself on the back every now and then.
This is classic Lilith all the way.
No, I didn't know. I actually legit forgot.
So Jobetta the whole time has just been like, okay, just not saying anything.
Like, yeah.
I think it's
all
the
right.
best. Well, you know, just are you gonna let us believe that we're being sneaky about it?
Oh yeah, oh,
Oh, sweet.
100%.
Really good 3 a.m. conversation, guys. Real. Thanks, Lilith. Thanks for waking us up.
Yeah, no, a lot of things can just. You have no idea. When we go on adventures, like, there's a lot of things happening, and I forget a lot of things as we go because new things keep happening. And so, just when the opportunity comes, when it's nice and quiet, I'm gonna mention something, I guess, and this now seemed better because God knows what tomorrow's going to bring. Anyways,
True.
sorry for waking you up.
Okay, it sounds like a worthy cause, at least.
I thought so. I mean, so
Jewelry
plenty.
is always a worthy cause, okay?
Yes, always making the lady fashionably beautiful. Don't get me started. Sorry. I need to stop.
Oh goodness.
No, you don't.
I love it. This is so good. Please continue.
Like I was like, I'm gonna wait about halfway through all this, like, and then I'm gonna remind them that Gilberto transits. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anywho, so that happens. You guys have a restful night. I'm going to go with restful. And
It's our castle. We can sleep in.
yeah, absolutely. It's girls' night. You can sleep in as much as you want. Who's going to stop you?
No.
Yeah.
Cue Kesha song.
Tick
Don't-
tock on the
don't-
clock.
Yeah, don't actually play it because I think we'll get copy strikes.
You got 8
party
notes.
don't stop. No.
Yeah, you get 8 notes.
You have to sing it
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
pretty accurately to get picked up by the hunting algorithm
I mean,
The hunting.
that lurks in the YouTubes.
It hunts.
it sounds like a terrifying creature. I'm gonna
I
make
am
that.
the
All
owl.
right.
I was
And
thinking
I
the
hunt.
same thing. That's like the thing that's gonna hunt bards.
It is my one job.
You stole that song from another bard.
Oh, that would be such a good NPC.
I'm so ready. Okay.
Hi,
Your name is
Al.
Okay, we have to play
Algorithm.
Dungeons and Dragons.
The IP assassin.
We have to play Dungeons and Dragons today. Okay.
This is Dungeons and Dragons.
We're prepping for the next.
What do you think Dungeons and Dragons is? It's slumber parties and jewelry and Kesha and trying not to get sued by Kesha.
Yeah.
We
Doing it
did
right.
rolls.
An algorithm.
Oh, because it has rhythm in it too.
Exactly.
Algorithm. Okay. I think we're good.
Hello there, I'm Mr. Rhythm.
So is he also Al Gore now?
Yeah, he's also Al Gore.
He's like, protect the environment and stop using copyrighted music.
Everybody dance.
And like the last thing you hear is Johnny Cash as he says, "Come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm."
And then behind you, you see Al Gore. What did I just say? Okay, sorry. That's the kind of content that goes on the news channel.
Almost an hour into the game and we've done a sleepover.
We've done a sleepover. We've created a new character.
This is important narrative world building, okay?
We're bonding.
I think next week on Hero Factor, we need to make algorithm.
Yes.
Algorithm. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Just losing.
Oh, we just want to laugh. Let's open up the pink trombone.
Hey, I'm out.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yay.
And we're back.
I burned some good calories there laughing.
Open
Wow.
up the pink trombone. Title of my sex tape. Okay.
I feel like this is my fault because I got us started on the drinking thing and like little thing.
You got us all fictionally drunk.
I'm so sorry.
Now it's gone off the rails.
So you guys you sleep in, you enjoy yourselves, you have a beautiful slumber party. Whew, I'm good. Everything's fine. And you make it to the end, and morning comes. Sadly, it is still raining outside in Waterdeep, but you are informed by Philip and MG1 that morning has arrived, and it is time to go, or whenever you're ready.
Covers over my head.
Get
Well,
the
get
servants.
up.
Can the servants bring us breakfast?
Norbog's settling in nicely.
We just
I've been living
I'm gonna-
pretty rough for 2 years. this is the first time I've had this many pillows in my life, and
Aw.
I'm gonna request some brunch.
Brunch is
Devetta, let's thaumaturgy for breakfast in bed.
Room service!
Room service!
I think,
You thought this slumber party was over. It's not.
Right,
It's
I
a
think Ron
brunch
definitely-
party now.
It's until we get our mimosas.
Rhoda definitely took her hair off so it didn't get messed up while she was sleeping.
Aw.
I'm just gonna put it back on since it's so pretty, and go check on Carl, and also while she's there, check his pockets for brunch.
He might have found brunch. You never know.
He has snacks in his pockets all the time. Oh.
You find like a tiny burlap packet of crackers.
Ooh.
But it doesn't take long for the calls to the servants before a quick breakfast is laid out for you in the dining hall.
I just want to say, like, Gilbetta tips the servants, probably blowing their minds.
Yeah, mind's blown. And
Tosses them each, like, a couple of gold pieces.
it's like a selection of fresh fruits. There are some croissants and some breakfast tarts with fruits in them. And there is also a quiche prepared there as well, with a little asparagus laid across the top.
Honestly, they didn't have a half bad. I don't think they realized what they had.
Gilbetta goes for the quiche, and she's just kind of humming, and she's just like, I think a quiche is my niche.
I mean, yeah, there's lots of snacks here, but
Carl has pocket crackers.
snacks don't taste as good when all your friends die.
And
Well, do you want to have a meal?
It's too early for that, Rhoda.
Yeah, go ahead, Beth. Sorry. I mean, Norbog.
I like threw 3 tarts that she has put in her mouth. She's like, yeah, and it kind of costs like flooding the town too.
Not very nice.
Again.
So what I'm saying is enjoy it while we can, and that's it.
Yes.
She
You have
says
to
through another 3 tarts.
We have to find the good moments in the bad.
That silver lining somewhere. Servants, you did a good job, and just wondering, can someone get me a damn umbrella for this wretched rain that I'm about to step out in today? Please?
I think we need 2, right?
Maybe
Doesn't
4?
Norbog still need one?
I could use one. My leaf
Do you really
umbrella
think
was
Jill? I'm
chopped.
sorry. Hold on. Back up. Do you really think that Gilbetta is gonna want an umbrella? First of all,
I don't know. You tell me.
fuck no.
But wouldn't you like the option of the umbrella? So that
No.
you can say no to it?
No,
You could probably hit someone with it, and they wouldn't expect it.
I don't
if
need.
she doesn't get the rain, she's gonna dry out. Like,
Right?
Like what?
Was Carl awake?
No,
Or dead?
Carl is still out.
Okay.
He's alive, but he's
Right.
still out cold. So once you guys are prepared and servants scramble to acquire umbrellas for you guys, it's almost comically small in the hands of Norbog, but it works. Like the little Bugs Bunny, like fucking,
Ears sticking out
Yeah.
on one side.
yeah, off to the side. And
Can we tie 2
Once-
umbrellas together so it's bigger for her?
servants tie 2 umbrellas together. Carl is still there, kind of set up in a comfortable position, and Philip and MT1 come over and they say, "Well, I think I'll stay here with MT1, and maybe we'll take a look at that device that Carl was locked up in, and see if we can't figure out anything about it."
Yes, of course.
All right. Try to keep it together. Hey.
Yes.
Don't
you
go
gonna
fall
take-
apart on us, Philip. Hey.
That's hilarious.
Don't get too broken up over the situation there, Phil.
Okay, that's enough.
We have fun.
That's the best of times. Thank you. Anyways, so
Awkward.
did you want to take Carl with you, or should we take care of him here?
As much as I would like to have him with us, I don't know if having him out and about is the best idea.
Yeah, it seemed like he was saying that where all the people that are missing are, that is like in a place around here near where the city was broken. So maybe you should stay close to that. And so if he wakes up, then you can help him fix it and get people back.
And we've got the little crystal chariot, so we can hopefully move pretty quickly. So wherever we go, hopefully we won't be too far and can come get him if we need him.
Of course. We will do our best to assist however we can.
Do we have any extra sending stones?
Oh yeah, we each have one. Yeah.
At this point, you guys probably have like a bag of sending stones. Like, you guys have so many sending stones.
So I'm going to give him one so that we can keep in contact with Philip.
Yeah, all right. He says, very well, I'll keep you appraised of our progress here, and I promise not to go to pieces. If you can't laugh at yourself.
Yeah, see, I knew you'd come around. Can't use it.
So, good luck, and I hope you bring more of our friends home.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Okay, it's awkward now. Bye. Giovanna does the thing where she just
That is canon.
runs out into the street.
That's consistent. You run out to the street. Norbog, you have this figurine of this crystal chariot. Do your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a nice open spot and I'm gonna, put it down first because I am strong, but not possibly strong enough to have a chariot land
throw
on
it
me.
like a Pokeball.
Yeah, I'm just gonna gently set it down and take a couple steps back and say, bippity boppity.
And in a puff, it becomes this magnificent crystalline chariot. And the horses themselves, the way they move and shimmer, they look like they're made out of cut gems. And the light reflects and refracts through them as they kind of motion. The whole thing has kind of a bluish tinge to it, like a sapphire.
Okay, I immediately try to talk to the horses. Because they're magic. So Jobetta's like, well, they're magic. Maybe I'll need to cast people animals to talk.
You're just going to say words to them?
Yeah. She just walks up and she's like, hey.
Okay. Hang on, now I got to come up with a name of these horses.
Sorry.
I didn't.
You're so unprepared today.
Look.
Why don't the horses have
You want
names,
some help?
Hawk?
You want some help?
You didn't.
No.
You didn't create intense personalities for these horses, knowing that
Are you
I
sure?
was.
Because I got Zumlia and Fenlor.
No, look. Everything's fine. I'm going to name them after types of sapphires. One horse, I am Star, and this is Padpardrascha.
Try that one
We
again?
just call him Patty.
Hey, guys, and Jobetta's just like petting the horses.
They communicate with you telepathically.
Yay!
Where would you like us to take you?
To the What's the
The Somber Hills. We're going to the port by the Somber Hills.
That's like what? North?
Sure.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah, that's like north. We know.
Don't give the new kid important information. She doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, no, thank you. The Somber Hills is correct. And it is, in fact, northeast of here.
Ooh,
And
I was
yes,
actually close.
2 for
yeah,
2.
you were pretty close. And it's yes, we do know where that is. We will follow the long road.
Okay, thanks. You're
Thank
very
you. It's a
pretty.
pleasure to meet you, Pad Parachta.
Thank you.
That's my best try.
Yeah, that's this is gonna plague. Why did I do this to myself?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
You could have said anything, and you
I
picked
called the
Pad
other ones
Parachta.
because the other ones are like purple, pink. I'm starred. I'm pink. No, I'm just kidding.
They're great crystal horse names.
Yeah, I think this would be pretty accurate.
Look, nobody names their horse pink. All right, I'm just.
I would.
All
I'm
right,
gonna get a
fine.
horse in this campaign and name it Pink just to spite you now.
Honestly, I like that he didn't take the lazy. No, I should
So
say
what?
lazy route, but the easy route and just name it Crystal.
Look, part of me considered it, but anyways, the card is prepared. You guys gonna go or what?
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
Oh, okay. So,
This episode is. Woof.
I'm having a great time.
It's a Hall of Fame episode right here.
This
This
is.
top shelf content all the way. Like, I mean,
Weird.
this is.
You know, known
Wait
to
a
make
second.
progress. We're making excellent progress.
We're leaving now. It's fine.
Once you
Puck will
climb
get
in-
us there when narratively appropriate.
the inside of the cart is actually kind of like lavishly adorned. It's actually quite comfortable, despite its crystalline exterior, and it's kind of circular shaped and has windows and a door on each side. And once you get inside and you're all comfortably sat, it just kind of takes off and
Wait.
goes very quickly. Just kind of like rattling through the streets, and it makes kind of like a shimmering kind of crystalline sound as it moves.
Everything's crystal.
Everything.
The seat is crystal.
No, it has comfortable cushions inside.
Oh, okay.
You're just like, I gotta talk to Philip about the seats. It's just-
Gotta install some seats in this thing, man. So that happens.
So it's got comfortable plush seats. So you guys have a bit of time as it kind of races towards the destination. You guys kind of just sitting in the cart all together if you want to talk or anything like that.
No. Usually, my whole job has been kind of, ever since I started talking to Kalimvar, or I thought it was Kalimvar. No, it probably never was. But I was told to help people like move on when folks die. Trying to get everybody back's kind of weird, but I guess they weren't for real dead. If they're all in a place. And also, I'm not sure who I've been talking to for my whole life. So that's kind of weird. They seem nice, though, and very helpful.
Well, I don't know. Have I told Rhoda that what I saw?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did. So I was like, well, so there was this one night that I saw them around you. There was there were like these 12 celestial looking beings that were like star fields in their own right.
Yeah, and did they all turn into the one person? They
Did
squished together?
Puck? Did they, Puck?
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
And then one of them had their hand on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of like.
Yeah. I kind of met them a little bit after Puck trapped us in time. And then when I went flying through space and I ran into the wall, and they were there and they broke the wall. That's it. It sounds like it was the same thing, but there was only one of them there. It was just like they were like space, and then they were a person-shaped space.
Oh, interesting. I don't know.
I don't know the names. And the one of many faces is very long to say and kind of vague. So maybe we should come up with a name to refer to them. I'm gonna call them Spacey.
Okay. Or Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin is a good name.
Kevin Spacey.
Is that a friend of yours?
It's like the collective just like
I don't know how well that name's gonna age.
It's the one thing I do.
this will age wonderfully. Okay, so
No, Spacey's Spacey is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I know of any old god like things like that.
The moon.
I think maybe it is all of space. Norbog, do you know a lot about space or gods or what universes are made out of?
Absolutely not.
Me neither.
I know plants, and I know rocks, and I know hitting things, and I know braiding hair and friendship.
I mean,
I love this bugbear. Like,
Pretty good repertoire, to be honest.
I mean,
those
yeah,
are a lot of the things that space is made out of.
true, there are rocks in space, and sometimes they do fall to Earth, but I don't really know much about gods. Nobody talks to me. I can't do magic. I don't think my dad knew anything either. I mean, we were working on it. I mean, we'd like bugbears to maybe be able to do that one day. Like, can you imagine a bugbear druid?
Do we know one of those? I don't remember.
Don't see why not that there can't be one. Also, Norbog, if you ever, find a plant that you like, just let me know and I'll let you speak to it, or more like be the middle person so you can speak to it.
Actually,
That would be amazing.
we haven't
amazing.
visited the keep yet, right? Only the warlocks visited the keep.
Yeah.
Okay. Norbog, is there by the Avalon keep? Is there still the golden field over there?
Yeah, sure. Yes, absolutely. I just remember Puck telling me I can make stuff up if I don't know the answer, so the answer
sure
is
can.
yes.
That's
Yes, the
great.
golden fields are still there.
They were very nice. From what I heard, they taught Jobetta how to do druid stuff. You could probably go over there and they would help you.
I mean, the last 2 years of my life have been very focused and minimal. There was a whole lot of death and fighting, and then trying to keep Dad alive. And then Dad's whole dying wish to find you guys and keep you from turning evil, which, I mean, hooray, hopefully that worked. And he was a little bit vague about what to do next. It was generally just, help them and spread good in the world. And
Sounds like Celeborn.
It sounds like the Spacey you've been saying all along.
So that's all well and good, but I don't really quite know what to do next. So yeah, after maybe the world is kind of set
that means
right,
you can do whatever you want.
I
Yeah,
think so too.
I know the feeling, sister. I'm used to getting directions on where to go, and then not so much anymore. Things get complicated.
Yep, or they were very simple for 2 years, and then the world kind of went sideways and horizontal and crossed over itself, and I'm not quite sure what to do after that's fixed. But yeah, maybe the fields were the right place to go.
I lived simply for a while, and then after my parents died, I was on my own for about 50 years. And then I found Figrum Bone River, and I studied under him, learning about Salune for about 100 years. And then he died, because I'm an elf and I outlive majority of my friends and the people in my life. And then I came here. And hopefully now I have some purpose, and this is hopefully what I'll do for the rest of my life. All like the next 500 years, I guess.
Which is
Hopefully.
how long it's gonna last.
Or the next couple, or the next couple
Couple
days.
centuries.
Kind of depends on how things go. No, hey, Norbog, do you know a guy named Regulus Koo?
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
He's sometimes he's real big. And he's got copper scales.
He's a
and
dragon.
wings.
A dragon? I don't think I've
Yeah.
seen any dragons around here recently.
Well, sometimes he just looks like a normal, like a human or an elf or something.
I don't think I would have
Like
noticed him
disguises.
then.
He's very
I was pretty
friendly.
narrow focused to find those two.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if he was here, because if he was here, he might know if there's a me here, because I knew him from a long time ago. A long time ago, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wilda is 7 years old.
I don't know if we want to search our. I don't like my other self. I sure hope Lucas is faring better with his other self than with the rest of
Cut
us.
to an epic battle in the mountains. Dun, 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 dun.
Alternatively, a nice tea time in the mountains.
It's not with Lucas.
Question: has Jabetta kept the two Moonstone hammers separate from each other?
No.
They touched.
I mean, they're both on her back, so
She's
Okay.
putting
They're
them
just
together
like-
when she's bored. That's-
they're just crossed like this on her back.
Okay, interesting. I was just wondering if it was going to be one of those things where it's like those two things cannot exist in the same plane kind of scenario because things might happen. So I was like wondering about the Moonstone. I was like, wait a minute. All right, then.
I mean, they don't contain souls or anything. They're just like enchanted weapons.
Do you think if we run into our other selves, if they were here, something that happened back down under the water might happen again? Okay.
Meanwhile,
Maybe.
Back on the prime flame, Darius and Darius are playing patty cake.
Hey, isn't this dangerous? I don't know.
Probably.
Twice in an episode. Okay. I could love that image. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe. Look, man, stuff's real weird.
Star speaks out telepathically to you all. We have arrived at our destination.
Thank you, Star. And Patty.
Gilberta says,
No problem.
"Oh God." Gilberta says, do you eat?
No, we do
Oh.
not require sustenance.
I was gonna give you an apple.
We get 30,000 miles to the soul. I mean, gallon.
What?
I'm just gonna gloss over that real quick.
We're gonna assume we're never gonna hit 30,000 miles with these babies and not have to ask that question.
Right? Oh my goodness. So we're here. Should we
I'm gonna command word it back small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
seems smart. I'm gonna bippity boppity.
back into a sort of small little crystalline.
What if you have to reverse that spell, saying instead of biddy boppity boo, you start with boo biddy bop.
I can't do that, so we're not gonna do that.
Is it still raining this far out from the city?
No, it is not raining out here. It's actually rather nicely sunlit. You see the area, Norbog, you see the area that your father was referring to. However, it seems to have been collapsed. Like there are remains of this like ancient kind of port fortress, but it looks like it's been damaged by some recent storms and flooding. But you're in this large kind of open field, and there are a number of like small cave systems and stuff in the hills nearby. If you guys want to maybe take a look around, maybe use some of your skills or abilities in Dungeons and Dragons that could be used to find people.
Feels like a leading question.
Well, Dad did say it was abandoned, so
if we're trying to
shouldn't be
find
anyone else.
people, would that mean that I can use survival?
You
Tracking?
sure could.
All right.
All right. So Rolda, you're familiar with the movements of goblinoids. Like you've lived amongst these kind of people most of your life.
Mhm.
And one thing that you notice right away is it seems that this fortress was abandoned fairly recently, because there are a lot of tracks of what appear to be like a small goblin tribe that move off into the hills away from this place.
I think they were living here and they had to leave not too long ago, and they went that way. And you see
Okay.
the tracks, yeah. There was all eat, and it looks like they were carrying a lot of stuff with them, so I don't know if they're coming back real soon.
There's not much to come back to, so I'd guess no.
Does it look like they left peacefully?
Does it seem like they left in a hurry, would you say?
No,
with my
it
16?
doesn't appear to be signs of like escaping a horde or anything like that.
No, I mean,
Okay.
Wormspace's pretty good at planning ahead, so whatever he was afraid of, he probably figured it out and moved before I had to. Or maybe they just move every once in a while because, you know, sometimes goblins don't get treated too good when they're just trying to find a place to live.
Well, it's a relief to know that they weren't leaving due to a dangerous circumstance. So. Two good newses. News?
I think news is like bread, where you gotta have pieces of it.
Good, more good newses.
Although, I mean, you could say you have breads if you have like some sourdough bread and some pumpernickel bread. What's the good news?
All right.
English.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're
Spreading!
gonna get there. We're
Welcome to
gonna
Mercs
get
of
there.
Mischief, the most articulate D&D show. on Disney.
Yeah.
Fine.
We're having a heck of a night.
So,
They're tricky. I struggle with them too.
so are we looking here? Or are we following the?
You can follow the track, so you can check there, whatever you want to do.
I mean, we maybe can look around a little bit
Yeah.
more before we go to check.
Let's look. Let's look
Oh,
around.
Wait, Mr. Gilberto,
Uh-huh.
maybe you can you like turn into a bird and go check up real quick to see if you can see him?
A bird? I can't be a bird.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, I know. It's
Make you a bird.
real
Do you want to be a
sad.
bird?
I'm not good enough yet.
No, it's okay.
You know-
Jametta, do you want to be a bird?
I'm trying to have a crisis about how I'm not good
I wanna
enough
be a
yet,
bird.
and you're kind of interrupting it with your like.
I can't be a bird. I'm not good enough. I can make you a bird. You want to be a bird right now? Bird.
Okay, Rolda.
I need practice flying with wings.
Make
that
Rolda a
work
bird.
for work right for being a bird.
Make Rolda a bird.
Rolda, do you want to be a bird?
Yes.
I think Rolda wants to be.
Okay. What kind of bird? I'm gonna look around and just see some normal bird that's flying around and be like, maybe that one.
What kind of bird do you turn me into?
I don't know what birds are in D&Ds.
You turn into a sunhawk.
That's so cool. I was thinking sparrow, but yeah, let's go with that.
Dang.
Sunhawks, very
Hack?
common. Sunhacks and sunhacks are very common throughout all of the Canadian prairies, and so that's what you're going to be.
It's a Canada thing.
this we can file this under Sean's Canadian bullshit.
Yeah, so I turn into a hawk and stretch my wings, look over at Lilith and nod, and then run and try to like flap, and they're not quite in time, but eventually I get it and take off.
Lilith's kind of hovering around if you're struggling because she can fly and be like, okay, just keep flapping. You can do this. Yeah, I could totally. I could have flown earlier by myself,
I don't know
but
what
you
a
know.
sunhawk's are.
It's just like it's like watching Lilith fly as she's trying to coax this bird up into the air, and it's just like I feel like we added extra steps.
I'm just like chilling with Norbog, and I'm just like, this is welcome to the team.
This is new for me. This is very new for me.
Every day's a new experience.
Yeah, we do a lot of weird stuff. We make stuff a lot more complicated than it needs to be sometimes.
I am noticing that.
We don't mean to.
You know, sometimes it's for comedic effect. I don't know for who. It feels like we're being watched sometimes, so I don't know. It's fine. It's probably fine.
Like the
Sounds
two of them just
absurd.
kind of like shoulder to shoulder while like Lilith floats around in the background with this hawk.
I think eventually get the hang of it and fly up in the direction that we
Okay.
went.
So you fly off in that direction, and with your keen hawk-like senses, you determine that the tracks lead to a small cave in the hills, and in fact, you can see a familiar goblin wearing simple rags, clutching a spear, and standing outside of the cave next to a log.
Okay. With polymorph, do you still do you take on the animal's intelligence, or do you still have your own intelligence?
You take
Oh, you take on the animals.
Thank God. So I should be smarter now. Oh, wait, no,
This
my
can
intelligence.
only improve.
My intelligence is about 12.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, so I will fly down and stand in front of Wormspit and go,
hello. This is Shoo. I'm supposed to be guarding here. I don't know if I can allow this. I'm not sure what our policy is when it comes to birds. Just between you and me, the leadership here is not incredible. It's not top tier. So they may just want to eat you. You should probably just go.
I couldn't really hear any of that, but it doesn't matter
Oh,
because I couldn't
sorry.
really understand it either. So, and eventually just fly back.
Okay. I was speaking too softly.
Yeah, you got to get real close into the mic.
Yeah, I gotta get
Stop
right
it.
here.
Stop
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this. No, not again.
So Rolda makes it back in hawk form.
So that she can stay in hawk form, I guess I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah, no, I'm not undoing this polymorph because it lasts for what?
It's like an hour, I think, right?
It lasts as long as like you concentrate on it, I think.
Yeah, it's for an hour. I ain't wasting this spell. You're staying a hawk for a while.
All right, so
Not mad about it.
speak with animals.
All right.
Hey, Rolda. What
Hi,
happened?
goblins.
Like any ones we know, or
Yeah. Cave.
Okay, but what? So what? Like, is that it or?
Yeah. Words thinking hard.
Did you see worm spit? Or any?
Recognize face is hard because of bird, but yeah. No. Yeah.
You just hear like Norbog and Lilith just hear Jobetta go. Aha! 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 Aha!
I nudge her and be like, yeah, this is a thing too. So yeah.
This is still all very magical because I have taken stock of what I can and can't do outside of combat, and the answer is nothing. So this is very useful and different to me.
Jobetta turns to Norbog hearing this and goes, ha ha! And, oh wait, no, hold on. That was
Rolda sees something rustling in the bushes and chases after it because it's probably a delicious rodent.
Rolda devours a vole. It's just...
I'm gonna suggest in the background seeing all this, like, do you think it would have been easier if I just flew there myself?
Yeah.
We're past that now. Rolda and Jobetta like chases Rolda like a chicken. Like she's like Rolda, come
casual here. Yeah, that comes after that. It's like yeah.
Eventually I'll hop up to Rolda's or Jobetta's shoulder.
Okay, cool. I just have a hawk on my shoulder now. This seems fine. All right.
This is the rest of the episode, guys. Buckle in.
And then I just go that way.
All right. All right. So you go that way.
You created this. Don't even
look,
start
this
with
is fine.
me.
Everything's cool.
I think at a certain point, Rolda will get bored. She'll take a little piece of something recognizable from Jobetta.
What?
and fly back up ahead of him and go and drop it in front of Wormspit. Or it'll be like, no, she'll take an AKA coin out
We're
of
walking that way. We're going that way.
somebody's bag. Yes, but Rolda's impatient.
Okay.
She's a hawk now. This is the new Rolda.
All right. It's fine.
This is a hawk Rolda doesn't have time for your shit.
As she flies away with whatever she just snatched out of Jobetta's bag, Jobetta's like, "Hey! Ah! Ah!"
Oh,
Bringing coin.
I am. Where did you get this?
Ah!
And
Right.
when we get there, Jobetta's just like, "Hey, it's hey,
Jobetta?
yeah, what's up? Hey,
Lilith?
yep, that's Norbog.
Hi, Wormspit.
Oh, that's right.
Dad sent us.
It warms my heart to see you all. Oh,
He likes
forgive me. Formalities. And he tucks the coin into his rags and picks up his spear and pounds it on the ground. You are trespassing on the sovereign territory of the Bloodshank tribe. This is Goblin land.
He doesn't like us. What do we do?
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, we're.
Did you see how unenthusiastically he just did that?
Yeah,
Clearly does not give a shit.
I'm an insight.
It's the king of the nine hells all over again.
By all means, insight.
Wormspit, I'm starting to get the feeling you're not thrilled about your new job.
Did you roll it? I didn't see nothing.
I rolled it, and it's a 7.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on 7.
Yeah, why would I? I'll be honest.
Why would you
You
lie?
have whatever.
Trust you on
1d20
7.
plus 3. I got a 7.
Why would? Yeah, if you were gonna lie, that's not the lie you would.
So yeah, he is. He seems very defeated in this. This is not the worm spit that you know. This progressive goblin leader, and he kind of hangs his head. He says, "I apologize. I'm the guard now of the Bloodshank tribe. I am the gate guard."
What is happening here?
Well, after the fall of the academy, I went on a bit of a pilgrimage. I felt so bad seeing so many of my fellow reformed comrades killed in the ensuing onslaught, and I felt I had to re-examine things. So I've joined the Bloodshank tribe in an effort to reconnect with my roots. However, the goblin boss here, Big Goober, is a bit trying. He has not accepted any of my reforms.
Jabetta pats him on the shoulder and she says, "Buddy, roots are meant for trees, and sometimes they need to stay that way."
That is technically accurate, yes.
That's why I said it.
I've always tried to keep an appreciation for goblin culture, goblin society. I believe that it has much to share. But this is difficult.
Do you want to ditch your duty for the day?
Or forever?
Yeah, or forever?
There's got to be other goblins out there who are more open-minded and won't stick you on guard duty. Just saying.
They don't seem happy here.
You don't
Look.
have to kill the roots. You just have to maybe pick your roots up and take them somewhere else where they'll grow better.
I should also mention that we're not the.
Oh yeah, they're not evil.
Ah.
They're from an alternative universe.
Oh,
It's okay.
I understood that from their manner of dress and just
Oh.
their general appearance. And plus, I've
Great.
never seen that kobold before.
What kobold?
I'm sorry?
You mean the hawk?
Sorry, the hawk. I've never seen that hawk before. The Javetta I know doesn't have a hawk. Never mind.
That's Rolda. She's kobold. Not currently, obviously.
I see.
Her Lilith still stands by her like, I'm not wasting this spell.
I know, yeah.
I don't know that I could abandon my post. They are depending on me, of course. And I'm always given first watch because I am, and I quote, the talkiest, thinkiest one.
That is true.
Hey,
Not a
Winston,
lie.
So you won't abandon your. So what? Do you like them? Are they bad people? Good people? What?
Well, I shudder to think what would happen if I left them. They are still my people. I mean, I keep trying to encourage Big Goober to hold an election. I'm certain I could beat him in that regard. But he just shoves me to the ground and throws dung at me.
Do you want me to beat him in another regard?
I think you should just call in sick. I used to do that with Spoonie back at the bar.
Hey, Wormspit. Is there a Yeebee here?
Yes,
Yeebee.
he survived the attack. He went looking for Kashano or a way to end the death curse after the attack.
No, Yeebee, no.
I'm confident that he could do it. He was very skilled.
Yeah, in our world too.
A goblin hero by any right.
Indeed.
But I shudder to leave them now because there have been a number of active undead as of late in the area.
I can
And
fix that. Jovetta like perks up. She's like,
I mean, certainly if we can slay the undead in the area, perhaps if you are willing, I could convince you that you are people that big goober is weaker than, and then the remaining goblins would be forced to follow you. And then perhaps you can name me as your subordinate.
Done.
That's easy.
Where's them undead at? Do you want to talk to them first, or would you just leave? What?
And it's screech of long claws rubbing against stone as this lanky, unusual figure emerges from behind some rocks and trees, and it has these claws that are easily a foot long each on each hand in this decaying kind of partially skulled face. And it kind of comes around the corner. It says, "More parts for the master."
Oh, he's kind of hideous.
That doesn't sound good.
And I think it's initiative time. But let me bring this dude out.
Ooh.
Group.
I'm still
Which
seeing
button?
city map.
All right, let me put you on the right map. Erg. Which is around here somewhere, I think. Let me see.
It does exist somewhere.
It is a real map. And I have you guys, and I'm going to put you in it. No, that's not it. Come here, you.
It's a lovely home.
It's a lovely home.
City
The
again.
background images. City again. There we go. My list is too long. I need to consolidate. All right. So.
Are we going to do break now or break?
Well, I believe it is time for a break as this guy emerges and challenges you guys to a fight.
Sweet. Can you cast spells with your polymorph?
What?
Can I cast spells while I'm polymorphed?
Uh-uh.
No.
Okay, good enough.
You can do what the hawk can do.
We're going to take a little break right there. And we'll pick up with everything when we get back. And we're going to fight this big, ugly claw monster.
Yay!
Apparently. We're back in 15.
And welcome back to the Mercenaries of Mischief. When last we left our heroes, they used tactics to track down Wormspit, who is reluctantly reconnecting with his roots and is defending the Bloody Shank tribe from undead attacks. They devised a plan to convince the goblin boss, Big Goober, to make Wormspit the new leader, and then allowing him to leave his post and take these goblins with him. Unfortunately, no sooner was that deal struck than this bizarre, long-clawed creature came out and said that it was collecting parts for the master. And now we're in initiative, folks. It's fighting words.
Yep.
So, top of the round, we've got Miss Gilbetta fucking Knott.
All right, baby. God, I have so many things I can do. It's ridiculous.
You're like, oh boy, an undead. I'm gonna wreck your day.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Gilbetta's like, she gets a little excited, and she's like, yes! And channel divinity turn undead right off the bat.
Okay.
So,
Right. What is your dice? What is your spell save?
God, I can never. I don't know where it is on D&D Beyond.
space, so like on your spells section.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there we go. It's right at the top.
16.
16. All right. 16 spell save DC.
And that's a wisdom saving throw
Yes.
for him.
All right. Let's see if this guy can make a wisdom saving throw. He actually has +2, but he rolled a 5. So no.
Also, any chance his challenge rating is less than half or less?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
But I mean, sure. All right.
So he fails.
Okay.
So he's gotta try to get. He has to spend everything within him has to try to get away from me.
It can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
And then just because I can, bonus action spiritual weapon.
All right.
Hold on. I'll find it.
Give me that spiritual weapon.
Sorry, I gotta find it, man.
There we go. Okay. All right, 17. For 12 force damage, it materializes and bonks him on the head.
Yep.
And it kind of cracks down. You hear the bones cracking against the skulls, and kind of this ichor drips out of it. This kind of oily black goo. It says, "More parts for the master."
Javada just does this. Eh.
And now we're up to Lilith's turn.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
One of the situations where I wish Lilith was smart. I saw something and this would have been really cool with a spell. But I will try to do something like that for later and have her do some research. And I guess I'll see the situation and be like, oh, bugger. And I will take off the polymorph for our other fellow cleric friend. Rolda is now Rolda. She's not Rolda Hawk. And I will. Let's see. You know what I haven't done for a while? I haven't done Bane. I don't know if it's things that attack her or not, but let's find out. So I'm gonna cast Bane on it, so it'll have 1d4. I guess minus 1d4 when he attacks. It's a charisma saving throw, so you need to roll higher than a 16.
Okay,
My
he doesn't have
DC is a 16. My bad.
He got a 0 on that charisma check. You know, I called this. I called it in the break. And now it's all coming true.
Wow. Wow.
So, yeah, no, he's baned. I mean, minus a d4 them spells.
Yep.
On
And
everything. Cool. All right.
Yep.
What else you got?
Well, I'm gonna back up because, you know, I'm gonna let the melee fighters do their thing. Where's Norbog? I'll be behind Norbog.
You got it, girl.
I've never had more hit points in my life for any character, so I feel pretty confident right now.
Well, you're about to get more hit points because I'm about to inspire.
Hell yeah.
And we'll use Bardic, not Bardic, what?
Mantle.
Thank you! Mental inspiration. Here's my cheer. You got it, girls. There you go. Let's move on.
Okay,
All
Mantle
right.
of Inspiration means we can move immediately out of turn.
Yep.
You have to, move
Norbog.
right now.
Norbog, is it okay if I ride on your back? Trust me, it's gonna be good.
Sure.
And also, please add, how many again?
8, I think.
Was it 8?
think
I
it's
believe
8.
it is 8.
Okay, let's go with 8. I'll correct if
Sure.
I
You
find
cast the
out.
spell quite a bit. I've kind of learned. I
You got
kind of know it by now.
I'm happy that
pretty
you're better.
comfortable with it at this point.
Yay! All right, add that 8 temporary hit points.
All right.
All right, team's
So
buff
many
and
hit
ready.
points.
Oh yeah, team's ready. I'm done.
All right. Next up, Norbog the Fear Eater.
I'm gonna do what I do best and hit things, which is also coincidentally all I can do.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna take my Heart's-Thorn Thicket, which you guys haven't seen yet, but it's like, fuck, how would you describe it?
It
You're the
is
one who made it.
It is a tightly interwoven thicket of thorns, kind of bound together, forming a kind of club or shillelagh. And at the end of it, there's these ever-blooming, just beautiful, fragrant roses coming out the top end of it.
Gonna hit this undead with friendship.
Very well.
All right. So think that's how I roll it.
All right. That is how you roll it. However, you do not break his AC. He nimbly dodges
Well-
you.
It's a good thing I have an extra attack and can just do the same thing again.
You sure can. That's a bit better. You crack him across the face and thorns break off and are stuck in his rotten flesh, but slowly just kind of regrow on your Heart's-Thorn Thicket as it cries out in pain.
Cool. I'm done.
All right.
Very easy.
this is so easy. Being a
I was like,
barbarian
I don't-
is great.
I was like, I don't want to work hard on this show.
It's fine.
All right. Rolda, you are on the back of Norbog the Fear Eater.
Spirit Guardian, Spacey, come help! And Norbog, kind of like emanating from Rolda, suddenly there's a big cloud of what seems to be a star-filled void.
Ooh, that's new.
And as we're within range, it begins reaching out with just radiant fists that strike at the enemy.
All right.
And I can't can't cast an action spell and a bonus action spell on the same turn, right? So I think that's kind of all I'll do for that moment.
All right. How big is the radius on Spirit Guardians again?
Spirit Guardians reaches did it not output? It did not output
Yeah, I
the
didn't put the.
boo, 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 boo. 15 feet.
All right. There's your 15-foot radius. Highlighted in yellow.
Nice.
We'll just put you on top of Norbog.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right. So that is there, and it is going to attempt another wisdom save because it's doing so good today. And it crits that one.
Ooh, he's fine.
Oh,
So, okay, sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably fine. All right. So, the first thing that happens is it extends its hand and its long claws stretch out up to 15 feet, and it rakes out at Gilbetta.
Yeah, that tracks.
Piercing claws coming your way.
That hits.
19. Okay.
Hold on, minus 1d4.
Oh, yep.
Oh, minus 1d4.
It is baned. Still
17.
hits.
Okay.
Still hits.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right. So I need you to, and you get pulled 10 feet towards him.
Okay.
And you get to take 3d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Do that. All right.
oh wait, on the successful save, it does take half damage from Spirit Guardians. So
All right.
it did take 7.
I will give him his 7. All right. That is 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. So you are grappled.
Yeep.
The next thing it does is it reaches out with its other hand and attempts to grapple Norbog. Dun, 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 dun. And lashes out with its piercing claws. 26.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
-4. Oh,
That
well, yeah,
still
no, it still
absolutely
hit.
hits.
Never mind. I saw the 18 at the bottom.
-5 or -2, sorry. So that is 18 or 18 piercing damage.
18 fear damage.
18 fear damage, Norbog.
Cool.
And then it does something really bad. It begins to sink into the shadow of the rock it's standing next to.
Cool. Cool.
And
Like,
it's
wait.
pull-
Can you by sink into the shadow? What does? Can you be a little more?
like it's there's the shadow and it's
Yeah.
disappearing into the shadow.
Oh. Okay.
So it's doing that. And I need Rolda, Gilbetta, and Norbog to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so for this one, I click on the here, I think.
All right.
I didn't mean to hit it twice.
That's okay. I'll just take the first one. All right. Good news is that you all save.
Yep.
Do you take half? No, you don't. You don't even take half. So you actually save everything. But he does drop the two of you and appears in the shadows of the cave over here.
Ah!
Okay.
And his claws extend towards Lilith.
Oh no.
You better.
Oh, now.
Okay.
You hear a yelp from Lilith because it appeared behind her.
All right. Hold on. I had a thing. I was going to do a thing. Now I got to do a different thing. So give me just a second. He's 55 feet. So I will first bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay. You bonk him good. Cries out in pain as more holy force damage whacks him in the face.
Yes. And then I will, as soon as I can find it. Where the heck is it? I had it. I lost it. Everything is fine. Guiding Bolt
All right.
at 4th level.
You can nail him.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Smashes against the side of the cave wall.
That is okay. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. That was a bonus action and an action.
Little more to the left, Gilbetta.
Yeah, I got it, thanks.
What you got, Lilith?
Well, I mean, if he wants to fight me, let's do this.
You want to go, Spooky Man?
I'm gonna just go ahead and drop
Total
Bane
180.
then.
Right? You can drop Bane.
I'm gonna drop Bane, and let's see. Before I do my attack, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on. I'll cast it on Gilbetta and work my way down.
Okay.
Inspired. Boop. And then this time, and hopefully I'll go a little better this round. I want this to work. I'm gonna polymorph into that great ape.
Okay.
I want this to work. Just one.
Look, I mean, it's not that it didn't work before. I mean, you just didn't get a whole lot of time with it.
you knocked the ape right out of me.
I did knock the ape right out of you. All right.
Take 2.
Lilith, the tiefling, ceases to exist, and Lilith, the great ape, arises.
I'm thinking I might be a bit heavy for him, but I don't know. I'm chancing it, and Lilith just goes, rah! That's my attempt.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay. I believe I have that in your control. I do. You are in control of the great ape. All right. So after Lilith, Norbog, you're up.
All right, so I am shockingly fast for being so big. So I have a speed of 40 and a
Okay.
reach that should hit him with the reach of my club.
Should
so
be.
I should be able to get right up in range of him.
Oh.
And we're just gonna hit him again.
I'm still ready.
Give him that hit.
Where is it? There it is.
Give me that swing.
I don't know why that rolled it twice. Just take the first one.
All right. Well,
Or no, wait, actually, because I attacked twice, so that actually works.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one doesn't hit, but
First
the
one
second
doesn't,
one
second
does.
I'm getting it. I'm slowly getting it.
Second one, wallops some good. Thorns are flying out, and it kind of shrieks out in pain as more rotten flesh is torn off by these heavy hits of your heart's thorn thicket. And actually, the little thorns that were left behind have started to bloom flowers of their own.
Love it. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm not gonna rage yet. I'm gonna save that until there's a good flavor reason.
Yeah, like it's just, wait till I'm really mad.
Yeah, I don't rage for no reason.
Right. All right. Next up, Rolda.
Spacey. Can we make this one dead? And I'll reach out, and I think with it, the cloud kind of reaches out and just touches it to channel divinity path to the grave.
All right.
And then I you better hit it real hard. Path to the grave makes it vulnerable to, let's see, the next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all the attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Oof. All right then. There's no save for that. It just happens.
Yep. You cast. You can use channel divinity as an action to curse one creature you can see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn.
All right. He is just cursed. Man, that's bad news. All right.
So vulnerability on the next hit. Make it a high damage one.
So,
Yeah.
Norbog, you've put yourself between the giant ape and the claw monster. So the claw monster's coming for you.
Wisdom saving throw?
Oh, right.
Me? What? Oh no, him.
No, for the claw monster.
Nothing, apparently.
Apparently.
Didn't even roll zero. You rolled the void.
I didn't have him selected. That was.
Oh my god, you
Oh.
actually didn't make wisdom for 13.
You didn't make it.
Same
So you're gonna
DC.
take
So
14. Ouch. He's getting whittled down pretty hard. All right, but now it's his turn, and he's going to swing some attacks at you. And
This is
he's
what I'm
gonna
here
go-
for.
He's going to go ahead with the piercing claws against poor Norbog.
That'll hit.
And you're yanked closer by one space.
you're up in the business.
And you is grappled, and he does not teleport this time, and instead makes another claw attack against Rolda, because they're on the same spot. 21, Rolda.
Damn it. Yes.
So you are both grappled, and the manner in which this thing grapples you is it basically pierces you through with the claws and holds you there. So it's got like rolled on top, and it's got Norbog underneath, and it's like.
Interesting.
All right, Jabetta.
Okay.
Get that good high damage.
Okay.
Or just something that you know will. Well, I guess it's the next attack that hits.
Yeah.
Try the guiding bolt again.
So.
Give me one
I
second.
mean, if you hit with it, it's nice damage.
Yeah, it is. But I also have so it says 3 darts and then
Do you have magic missile?
yes.
It would
I
be
do.
Oh my
it would
God.
be 6 darts from your ring.
But it's 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, so it'd be 6 d4s plus 1 or plus 6.
Yeah, versus
Nothing.
guiding bolt, which is 66.
Yeah, but
So
I mean,
guiding
the,
bolt is more.
The 6 d4s would hit no matter what.
That's true. It's a guarantee versus a. All right. So Jobetta kind of is like. She kind of like the way that I kind of imagine it with this ring is that she kind of hears Salune in her mind. And Salune is just kind of like, do the thing. It's kind of like a poke in her mind.
Hey, Jabetta, do the thing.
And so no, that's not. Hold on.
Now here, I got it.
Okay. Great. And those are all oh, never mind, you already did the plus 6.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's 18 force damage that it is vulnerable to. So that's more than that. Oh boy.
And so the like visually what happens is that Jobetta runs up to here and just kind of opens her hands out like this, and like from her hands come these what literally look like moonbeams, and just
And they go anime style where like they don't take a direct path and they just go.
yeah, they're like meow.
And they all strike at once, and there's this flash of light, and it's like ah.
Yes, that is exactly what happens.
All right, so that goes off. The creature shrieks in pain, and is smoldering at this point. Take us home, Grape Ape.
Oh wait, hold on. I still
what?
have
You still have a thing?
I still have a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So spiritual weapon again.
Okay.
Hold on, I have 3 more class features I can.
There are so many more things I can do. I'm a cleric
Yes, I am, baby. I done
and
it.
a druid. You missed.
I couldn't see
bard
with all
druid.
of the like
There's too much. There's too
all the
much going
light
on.
from the yeah.
All right, Grape Ape, you're up. It's your
All
turn.
right.
I call you Grape Ape because you're purple and you turned into a giant ape.
All right.
Oh yeah,
thing-
Lilith, she disappeared
Is she-
from the
is she
turn tracker.
purple or pink?
Yeah.
Well, purple, pink. Look, I'm
Color is a
just let me
color
color
line.
Grape
It's not my fault.
Ape.
That's convenient.
Just let me make my
this one is.
mid 70s to 80s Hanna-Barbera references.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Did that work? How do I hit?
I mean, let me
What do
see.
I-
What'd you roll?
Oh, it's this button. Never mind.
There you go. You
No,
make
that's
2
not a
fist
button.
attacks. You gotta hit the button that says fist attack.
I don't see a button that says fist attack.
On the description, if you like click the black name that says fist attack, it'll
On the. Nope.
like on the giant ape. Or if you click fist. Or no,
I don't
sorry,
see
you
anything that
gotta
says
go to the
fist.
character sheet page.
I'm on the character sheet page.
Okay, why doesn't it have a fist? Where's
I
your
don't
fist
know.
attack?
I have no fists.
It just says this ape makes 2 fist attacks.
You forgot to transform that part. You have little tiefling hands on you.
It's just-
Man,
Like a little rep. A little reptar.
it's this giant ape with like little tiefling arms. Oh my god, come on, ape. Don't let me down now.
Oh, jeez, I just realized.
Do it, roll 20.
don't let me down easy.
Yeah, fill it up with sounds.
Fill the silence! Fill the silence! Do it! Do it now!
Oh my god. All right, well,
This is the monkeys in the trees. They're coming to help you.
you know, we're just gonna use the rock attack and call it a punch attack.
Oh, okay.
Seems fine. Oh, I
right.
miss.
So 13 is a miss.
All
But
right.
you have 2 of those, so go ahead and try that.
All right.
Ooh.
The second one is a hit. So if we go ahead and click on attack, that is 26 bludgeoning
Ooh.
damage.
I guess a dodge, and then I just swing wide like, oh hell, like you're leaving. It's a backhand
like-
slap.
All this stuff goes on. Giant ape Lilith like trundles up to the cave, pulls a rock off the side, and like crushing a beetle, just goes.
Rah! That's the best I can do.
And yeah, he's destroyed. I called it.
You did. You did call it.
Hey, Norbog, do you feel okay?
I'm okay, but I'm definitely a little worse for wear.
Okay, now I got you.
Cool.
Got you, fam.
I will pray for some healing because I could use a little bit too.
Cool.
Up to 6 creatures. So anyone who needs 11 or more points. can
That
go
will
in.
help.
So
Oh, you know what we forgot? Bardic Inspiration. I think I gave that to you. I don't know if you used it or
Oh
not.
man, that,
oh yeah, right.
Damn.
You guys all had Bardic Inspiration.
that first
Yeah, we
guiding
all had
bolt
it
might
from
have hit.
mantle at first. We never.
You could've.
Oh, you use yours. Okay.
Well, look, the important thing is dead now.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't-
So
hey, good job. Hey, Norbog, you're very good at hitting things.
Thank you. I
Wormspit
like
never
hitting
missing
things.
an opportunity comes up and pounds his spear and says, "Bloodshank tribe, the undead have been slain by these brave warriors."
I'm
And,
gonna just keep smashing it with a rock because now I'm just like.
And
some
Joe-
goblins start to make their way out of the cave.
Jobetta says, "Follow me, Bloodshank tribe."
Trying to prayer feelings now. Okay, so I'm gonna say the spirit guardian's still out,
Okay.
and I'm standing on the back of this bugbear.
Okay.
And so I'll say, "Kneel before the mighty Norbog. Observe her awesome power of the
I'm gonna-
stars."
I'm gonna roar for more terrifying than I can actually do because I do actually have a ton of intimidation.
You do have a ton of intimidation. You want to roll an intimidate check?
Sure.
Can I support her in the roaring so she can roll advantage intimidation?
Absolutely.
Rah!
Oh my goodness.
There's one. And
Yeah, okay. That's pretty good.
Oof.
Yep.
I mean, it's hard to top that. So you could tell that Big Goober was attempting to kind of like puff out his chest and you know, he was maybe going to try and start some shit. But the moment Norbog is roaring along with this giant gorilla behind her, all of that bravado just fades away in an instant as the eyes go wide, and it's like Okay. You the boss now. You all listen to the new boss.
Once they all take a knee, the receive
and-
again.
And Gilberto will say, and Wormspit will be her cohort.
And
Wormspit.
I'll
They kinda
go to Wormspit.
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 I'm gonna lift up Wormspit. Oh! Some Lion King
Yes.
shit right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Sabania.
yes, thank you. As your new liaison, I wish to talk to you all about mandated breaks, living wages, appropriate housing, and educational programs in the Goblin
So
Village.
saith the glorious leader.
no, liaison. I'm not a dictator. I'm not-
So saith the glorious liaison.
Doesn't have a ring to it, but it's fine. Hey, do you know where Gear Strip is?
Oh yes.
I imagine Lilith is still just
Right.
He's like
And I'm
holding him
just
up.
Holding him up.
Yeah.
I believe he made a pilgrimage to a museum in Baldur's Gate. There's apparently a lot of Gond stuff there. He was going to go check out. I'd lost touch with him shortly after.
Interesting.
Lilith, is that you? May I be allowed down?
I'm gonna like sniff around. And it's gonna be very unlil because she's an ape at
Yeah.
the moment, and she's gonna look for any bugs on him to eat.
Yep.
Okay. This is usual. That's okay. Nice. All right. I mean, I'm not one. These are your customs, and they're appropriate for you. And I should not be the one to judge you on them.
Is
May
there
I please be
anything,
allowed to get down?
is there anything left of this thing, like enough that it could potentially be resurrected?
There are like a bunch of shattered bones, bits of rotten flesh, and if Wormspit is ever let down, he kind of pushes the pieces around with his spear a little bit, and there are like shattered, almost like polished steel parts. And there's also like a thick green goo near the center, in addition to like this oily black ichor that makes up this creature.
Gilberto says it is concerning. He did say he was collecting parts for the master.
Yes, I'm uncertain who this master is, but we've seen a couple like this. At first it was just skeletons and zombies, but this is a new one.
Will
I
you
wonder
be
if Blackwind would know.
Will you be safe? Do you think they're gonna keep coming?
Perhaps. They're slowly taking over various regions. They appear to come out of the north. If it's all right, perhaps I could go with you and, I mean, if...
Kill more undead?
Well, that wasn't necessarily my first priority. But perhaps my program can be revived. I mean, Ogbog raised a daughter who was a noble warrior because of the program. And she got everybody together. Surely there must be some merit to it. Perhaps my efforts weren't a loss like I thought they were.
I believe in you, and Dad believed in you enough to send us to you too. So I think you're right.
You could certainly come with us, as far as I'm concerned. And Yeeby! Where is Yeeby?
Is there enough of this thing there to talk to?
No. It's not. I mean, if you did use talk to undead, you're uncertain as to how it would speak.
Got it.
I am Stain. It's just like.
I mean, I'm not sure how they speak anyways, and all this inside stuff's rotten.
Is it? I will take my new subordinates and I will find a new safe place. Perhaps. I hear there are more survivors near the keep. Maybe I'll seek them out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna grab a tiny little pack of seeds that I just carry a bunch with me, and I'm gonna give them to Wormspit and say, when you find a new home, I think my dad would really like you to have these, and so you can start growing and living somewhere and grow new plants and grow a new community, Wormspit.
Thank you. This touches my heart. You had such a passion for gardening. You have
Meanwhile,
grown into a fine bugbear, Norbog. Your father would be very proud.
Thank you.
Now then, I can provide for you my ledger if you wish to round up anybody additionally. I imagine you're worried about these earthquakes as well.
yes, we think that's caused partially by us being here and them being there, and
So they went to your world.
yes.
Uh-huh.
That could be troublesome. It's also interesting the beings that you summoned, little Cobalt. What was your name? I apologize. I've never been properly introduced.
I'm Rhoda. I met you. I met the other you, and we're good friends. And you're very helpful and taught me lots of things.
Are you a good student?
I try real hard.
Your modesty shows that you are a very good student.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm learning
glad
to
to
fly.
count you. I'm glad to count you as allies, and you can count me amongst you as well. Thank you for saving me from my own melancholy. I see now how distracted I had become in my own losses.
It happens. Speaking of which, and Jabetta pulls out Black Wind, and she says, "Hey, do you know of a necromancer to the north?" Shut up. Do you know of a necromancer to the north that would create that thing?
Oh, you're in trouble.
Can you, like, elaborate or?
Well, I mean, I could, but what do you say you let me out to stretch my legs?
Don't make me spin you.
All right, fine.
I found his kryptonite.
I'm gonna spin you. Don't spin me.
Don't make me spin you.
You see, Blackwind and I had a number of hobbies, including Zelos and
I was like,
Blackwind.
wait,
I know
what?
who's who. I know who's who. Don't you start with me.
That's twice now, but
Yep,
you don't hear
okay.
me.
You know, that's fine. That's Zelos and I'm Blackwind. I know who's who. This happens every time.
Imagine that Blackwind is a little messed up in the head for being alone in that ball for God knows how long.
It's weird. Like I was locked up for so long. You have no idea. But Zelos and I had a number of little hobbies that we would do. He found a particular artifact. He called it the Manual of Phryxia. It helped him create powerful weapons. Combined with my undead army, they were unstoppable. Metal and flesh bound together into horrific constructs. But
Zelos could not hear the whisperings of the book, but I could. He thought he was using it, but it was using him. Eventually, he created a construct for the book's purposes. And that construct stole the book and ran away to bide its time. And from the looks of it, the time is almost here.
So it's one of these things? But bigger?
Inside my crystal ball.
He seems to be being truthful. And he says, something like that. Some of them don't even have limbs. Just a collection of whirling blades.
Hmm. It seems like it would be very hard to do a lot of things, like put on clothes or eat.
They don't need clothes. They're necrotic constructs. Like they're a mixture of metal and flesh. They're very evil.
They probably give good haircuts though.
They don't live. They don't die. They don't eat. They don't sleep.
They could do like they could like carve trees into shapes and animals and stuff too. I saw a play about this once.
Do I have to keep talking to the kobold?
Oh yeah, let him tell you all about Edward.
It was called.
He just set Zelos down to down next to.
It's not Zealous. Is it Zealous?
It's called
Sorry, not
Edward
Zelos.
Nathan.
Blackwind. God damn it!
So in the first part, there's this guy and he lives in a big castle, and I go.
Yes.
Proceed to tell the entire synopsis of Edward Knifefingers. That's what I'm
Yes. Beautiful.
This is torture.
I know.
No, that's what he said. Because like he was like, my maker died and I don't have a real hand yet. It's really sad. He had a dog friend and he gave
It's this or Scott. I don't want you.
This. I ain't afraid of you. Come into this bag and fight me.
But it's
you
like,
want to hear it too?
Yeah.
Hey Scott, do you know this story too?
Oh yeah, I can tell you a thing or two.
Oh, okay, maybe you get the parts I left out.
Oh, here we go. And I'll just pull Scott out.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Oh man. Joanna's like, you fucked up, dude.
So he started out as a machine, and then they replaced more parts with people parts.
So
But
the thing
ain't it
about
all.
the thing about the Chamber of Horrors is how ingenious it was. It was.
Oh yeah, that too. Actually, that's a better story. Let's tell him about that. I walked through this door, and then I became boy again.
like you've never seen a ball attempt to kill itself. Yeah.
So that happens.
So that unfolds, and Wormspit kind of gathers up his goblins, gets them to pack up everything, and he says, "Were you going to get Kalizar?"
Yes, I suspect we will do that next. That is the closest, closer than Baldur's Gate, I believe.
In that case, and he kind of roots through his rags, and he pulls out a black envelope with a silver ribbon done around it. And the silver ribbon is bound together in a bow with a tiny skull.
Okay.
And he says, I think you will find this more useful than I.
What is it?
It's an invitation. To his wedding.
Wait. Whose wedding?
To Kalizar's.
I thought was like trapped or something.
He is, but he's also getting married. He's at Rundreth Manor with the Dark Lady, Nervareem, and she's taking quite a liking to him.
Wait, is he getting married against his will, or is he okay with this? What is...
I'm not sure how he feels about it. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. I just got this invitation, and it's not my place to judge people's lifestyles.
Okay,
But if Nervareem wants to marry Kalizar, I don't know of a being that we are allied with that could stop her.
okay, I'm gonna read the invitation. I want to know.
Grimly beloved.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
You are cordially invited to the dark union between one Kalizar Maldismuth, formerly of the Avalon Knights Academy, and the Grand Black Shadow Dragon assassin, Nervareem, the Dark Lady. And guest.
What has Kalizar gotten himself into?
I'm sensing goth dress-up party montage.
We're crashing a wedding, y'all. Sorry, I don't know why I sounded like Marty there. Yeah, okay. Is everybody on board with this nonsense, I guess?
I mean,
Lilith's at that log, smashing it to get bugs. Can someone smock the concentration out of me?
I mean, that's normal. I mean, that's... You know. And then... I mean, I'm just saying that Lilith being off doing her own thing, not paying attention, is like a normal, like...
Yeah. But I'm like trying to do the ape thing and I'm eating bugs in a tree trunk that's, you know.
Okay, well, look.
And then I touched the stick to the thing at the bottom of the chair, and I just flashed, and then I was outside by the churro stand. Scott, do you know what that thing was? What was the deal with that?
That was a rather ingenious mechanism that they had inside. There was a number of different stones that if you touched them, terrible fates would befall you.
I mean, it was pretty cool, though. I landed by the churro stand. I was fine. I got churro.
I just was naked.
This is normal. This is a normal day. So Wormspit, after he's handed you the envelope and you've kind of read everything, he says, I wouldn't advise angering Nervareem. She is very formidable. But perhaps you can convince her to join us for Kalizar's sake. She would be a valuable ally. She has been isolated away from her father, so perhaps she doesn't share his ideals.
Hmm.
Sounds like a problem that can be solved with friendship.
Maybe.
Indeed.
I don't know.
As
Maybe
all good
Kalizar's into it. I don't
problems
know.
can be.
We may get there and he's like, yeah, no, this is fine. Maybe she kills the spiders in the wall for him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, did they, is this like a Loth wedding?
No, it's actually the Shadow Dragon Drow Assassins, that particular group, detest the worship of Loth.
Ooh, okay, good to know.
That's good to know.
That may be where they hit it off.
All right. It sounds fun.
If they have hit it off. But she had been living in isolation for some time prior to this, so perhaps she's just happy for the company.
Maybe he might be too. I mean...
That doesn't sound like Kalizar. He's not big into company.
Yeah, but
A little bit antisocial.
yeah, but I mean, you know, when if you find somebody that you got stuff in common with, it can change everything.
That's true. It's
But-
like pen and cat.
Exactly.
I can give you directions to the manor if you'd like to go. Check it
Yes, please.
All right. And Wormspit draws you a quick map of the area. It's not too far. It's a quick cart ride away. And by this time, Grape Ape has returned to Lilith, spitting bugs out of her mouth.
Hey, glad, good to have you back.
You gotta use string to get the wings out of your teeth. They get stuck in there.
But you won. You won. You really won. You went smashy smash and you did real good.
Yeah, you smashed
I
him
remember
real
what
good.
happened.
You smashed him.
You smashed him
Yeah.
real good, and then you had some snacks.
You see that big hole in the wall? You pulled it off and
Squish, squish.
It was pretty cool.
Very effective.
Great. Who's got a bottle of water, please?
also Kalizar's getting married,
There's some water.
so
As soon as I take a drink, I do that spit take.
yeah. Apparently to a shadow what and she like Jovetta like opens the invitation. She's like
A shadow dragon assassin.
she says a shadow dragon assassin apparently.
Is that what he's into?
I don't know how willing it is. Seems like he doesn't have a choice.
I don't know, maybe it is. It kind of seems like his style.
Hey, well, we need him, right?
Yeah, but apparently pissing her off is not the way to go, so we're just
Well-
gonna
Well, we don't have to go piss her off. Why don't we just engage in conversation?
that's what I just said.
Oh,
But-
We
Sorry,
have an
just-
invitation to the wedding, so we can
I
just
don't
go.
listen well.
Yeah. Okay. So Wormspit,
Yes.
good job, buddy.
Thank you. But please pass any praise that you would give to me on to your alternate universe counterpart. I'm
Okay.
certain he appreciates every word.
Okay. Also,
He's also weird about compliments.
Oh,
take a sending
didn't-
stone.
I didn't- Here, you get a sending stone. Here, kid, have a sending stone.
Said I got plenty of them. So
So I guess we should probably arrive with gifts for the wedding. I mean, arriving with no present for the lovely, happy couple would be kind of a jackass move.
Well, you
I mean,
do
like,
not have
you-
a castle. You could just take things from the castle.
it's
If it's not too far out of the way.
how far out of the way is it?
I mean, you guys would have to head back and then head back out. This is pretty close by. You
Yeah.
guys could go check it out, maybe scope it out first.
Yeah, I think we
according to the
go here
invitation,
first.
The wedding's not for 3 more days.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Like a hand-me-down gift, like with crap that we have in our own place? Rewrap it.
Well, we're going. I think we're going there first. To wherever the wedding is.
Maybe we could find a pet for him on the way. He likes weird pets.
I mean,
And and once maybe we meet them first and get an idea of what she likes, and maybe Norbog can make some nice dark jewelry or something.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sure, I could find some, dark opals somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do they have
we
a
can get-
registry? Do they have a
Right.
registry or something?
perhaps you could introduce yourselves as old friends of Kalizar's and congratulate him on his wedding.
Well, I mean, they're probably gonna know who we are, right?
Why don't we work for them? We can become one of the, I don't know. I can serve the drinks, or something.
Why?
That's some real Kashano shit right there, Lil.
It's just like Wormspit tugs on Lilith's dress and says, aren't you a singer?
Right?
So proud.
She apparently
I've
forgets.
never been more proud of Lil.
She apparently forgets. Great. So to the wedding, I guess. Everybody else gets fucking married, and I get separated from my fiance, but it's fine. It's whatever. I can't. The thing's not even the temple's not even built, so I can't even plan my wedding. The temple books. Whatever. It's fine.
Oh, someone's being a grouchy Gilberta.
I miss my fiance. Fuck you think?
We'll get to her. Don't worry.
Javetta has a little breakdown.
This is also common.
I want my wedding. I want my special day.
Are we gonna have a bridezilla?
If Jobetta goes bridezilla, she will actually turn into.
I was gonna say, can you turn into dinosaurs yet?
Yeah, she could
Yeah,
turn
I
into a
can.
velociraptor
I can.
or a Deinonychus and just be like,
Let's do it.
It's a short cart ride away if you guys want to go check it out.
Yep, let's go. We're doing it.
We are scouting.
Yeah, let's find a road and take the magical cart out.
All right.
Bippity boppity it.
I just like to think like it's like a year from now, and Arcady comes back, and she's like, "Oh, I brought the cart back," and it's like, "Oh, what's the code word?" And she's like, I
keep every notebook I've ever had and do take notes. So,
Yes.
joke's on you. I'm going to remember.
I like it. So, you Bibbidi Bobby comes out, and he's like, "Where are we going?"
What?
And Star's like, "Where would you like us to take you?"
To the what is that place? The Ren sounds with an R.
Just show them the invitation. They'll know where it is.
They can read.
We're going to a wedding.
Runedreth Manor.
Runedreth Manor.
Yes, of course. Let's go to Runedreth Manor.
Yep. Let's go, Patty.
Hey, listen, Gilberta. When we go there, can totally see what not to do for your wedding and what's good and stuff, you know?
We can totally snipe wedding ideas from these guys.
No. And
Okay.
as she says that, as we're getting in the cart, Jobetta casts silence in the cart, and it's just like this.
It has a pout the entire ride. This is the rest of the episode, guys. We're just gonna do this now.
Jobetta's just like,
Oh, that was sound.
I was gonna cast Calm Motions on Lilith, but I don't. It's got verbals.
The magic of silence.
So
Probably the quietest we've ever been.
the cart brings you guys up to this this beautiful manor that is a little bit dilapidated. It pretty much looks like your classic haunted house, like the Addams Family kind
Nice.
of thing. Like it just looks like that old kind of, you know, there's like a spire at the center with a weather vane on top, and like, you know, some windows are broken and boarded up, while others just have like dark curtains on them. And the cart stops there. We have arrived. We
thanks.
have arrived
Thank
at the
you.
destination.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll bippity bop it away and store it. Because if I don't say it, I'll forget about it, and then suddenly we've lost our cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sean is benevolent like that.
I'm a benevolent dungeon master.
Anyway,
Yeah. So then we'll just head on up and knock.
right? Just like invitation.
The next time you try and put the silence on me, you better not be doing that. I'm just gonna let that comes out of it. How dare you put that on me? You never know what we're going to see. What we're going to need. That's all.
Jobetta casts it again.
Oh God, I'm getting a headache. Okay.
All right.
This has been a heck of an episode. Okay. So, you walk in as the doors just kind of open on their own. You hear what sounds like a young girl's voice, like a teenager. And
Okay. I do that.
why have you come to the abode of the Dark Lady?
For the wedding. We're old friends of Kalizar's.
And as the door opens up and slowly illuminates this place, you see a drow woman that looks like she's about like 18 years old.
Oh,
Like
no.
she's got long white hair. She wears a black dress, not really long, just kind of short with like silver inlay. And she has a silver chain belt with a number of just like small silver squares adorning it with different kind of writing on them. And these kind of long sleeves with I don't know what to call them, but they got like the sleeve cones on them. They got a little bit of dangly on them. I'm not big about fashion, but this is what she looks like, and like laying across her legs, like at her feet, like out like this, is Kalizar Maldismith. His long white hair pooling underneath his head and around her legs and feet. He is attached to a collar, which is attached to a leash, which is attached to her hand. And he has like this leather strap cross on his chest that goes into a ring.
This is kinky.
Oh my gosh.
And he is wearing a pair of black leather pants.
I don't know whether I want to know about this side of him or not.
Hey, Cal.
Hello.
Oh, Gilberta, it's a pleasure to see you. How nice. Do you know these people, my darkened servant? I do, my black cupcake. These are my friends. They used to work with me at the academy.
Try to insight. Oh, did someone already do it?
Y'all
Yeah,
right,
there's
buddy?
This is like
Oh,
insight
shit.
flying
Mine went
off
twice.
now.
No, my 14 was not good.
The entire group insights
awesome.
collectively at once.
Yeah. I don't know. With the 14, do I have any insight as to if he's being held against his will?
Not quite. Gilberta, this is the most affectionate you've ever heard Kalizar sound.
We're also thrown off.
What? Okay.
May I be free to walk around to greet my friends? For a bit. And she leans down and gives him just a cute little peck on the cheek and a little pat on the head and undoes his leash and says, "Go play with your friends."
I love her.
Hey, Cal, buddy, you.
Hey, I know what it looks like. And when Zelos dropped me off here after he captured me, I was terrified.
Uh-huh.
But she hates Drow. Like I hate Drow.
But
That doesn't seem like a good basis for a relationship.
also,
No,
you're
it's
both
terrible.
Drow.
But she's not actually a Drow. Well, she was infused with Black Shadow Dragon blood, and now she is a Black Shadow Dragon and a Drow. It's complicated. But the
makes sense.
important thing is, nobody from the Underdark will ever come see me if I'm married to her.
So you're into this?
I mean, I've never had an insurance policy this good before. And I mean,
Well,
he's
I know
kind of
that.
nice. The scratches are difficult, but I mean, I grew up in the Underdark. They're not.
We don't have to talk
They're
about
not terrible.
scratches. We don't have to talk about that. So you're okay? Like, you're okay with this?
And he kind of looks over to her. Yes, I think I am.
Do you need any help?
Okay.
Well, congratulations on your upcoming nuptials.
What would she like as a gift? What is her color scheme for the wedding?
Probably black.
Black.
Yeah, there's a lot of black and silver.
And leather? And she Dobetta points at the
This is a formal outfit.
Okay.
What about like
He
a
kind of
saddle
blushes
so
a
she
little
can-
bit.
what about like a saddle so she can ride you like a horsey? Would that be fun?
Maybe for her.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't
I mean-
want it, then we won't get her that.
She doesn't always use the dragon form, but when she does, it's absolute terrifying. But anyways, it's like she found me kind of awkward at first. Everybody always does. I have a social disease. But like she eventually she said I was charming, and she found my timid style to be delightful. And at first she said she was going to keep me as a pet, but then she developed a genuine affection for me. It's all rather strange.
Okay. I mean, as long as you're okay with it, like.
I mean, I'd like to get out of here every now and then. I imagine. I mean, Jabetta, I thought you were running water deep now, and Lilith, I thought you were Queen of the Nine Hells. And
I'm gonna question that
Norbog!
wink.
I didn't even
Kalizar.
notice it was you.
Let's focus on Norbog!
I haven't seen you since you were so tiny, and I mean, I was lurking in the shadows, trying not to be talked to. But
I know,
thank
it's
you
like
very much.
sometimes it's like I barely remember who you are.
Right. Well, I mean, I didn't really talk to a lot of people. But my sweet drop of darkness is trying to bring me out of my shell. So I apologize for my lack of conversation in the past.
It's okay as long as you're happy and you're not being forced, and maybe
How's your father?
Ogbog unfortunately died about a month ago.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Yeah, he just was never quite the same after the attack, and now I'm here though. I got some new friends. Well, new old friends, so they're kind of new again. I mean, they are kind of new. It's very confusing lately.
We live in confusing times.
We do.
I mean, look at me. I mean, this
new.
is. Oh, and you are?
I mean, I know the other you.
Oh, there's another me.
Well,
Oh,
isn't
God.
there really
Oh, God,
another of all of
Is
us?
this real?
In a way.
You're real, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe?
Don't frighten me like that.
Oh no, the other you isn't here. He's in a
Oh,
different
cool.
universe.
Oh, good. That's fine. That's fine then.
Speaking of which, is there any chance that she would let us talk to you, like, privately?
Oh, he kind of looks over. He says, perhaps after the wedding. You are coming, of course, aren't you?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wormspit gave us his invitation. I hope it's okay.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be sure to print another one for him. I didn't suggest sending one out to you because I figured you were busy in Avernus and you were busy in Waterdeep. I didn't want to trouble you guys.
Yeah, no,
No,
it
that's
happens.
the other them. We were
Norbog,
busy.
I
in
didn't even
different
know
universe.
where you were.
Well-
I don't really have an address right now, so that is completely understandable.
Well, I will get you a new invitation as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, Wormspit is gonna be very busy. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's gonna be able to make it. He's running a tribe again.
Oh,
He's a big deal.
good for him.
Yeah.
Really turned it around. I'm glad.
We got to kill an undead.
Mhm.
And eventually she just comes up behind him and kind of drapes over his shoulder and says, I got lonely.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hello again. We were
Oh,
just
but isn't-
talking about your lovely wedding. Is there any special gift you would like?
A necklace of drow ears.
That might be hard to find.
Maybe a little hard.
Ah. A broken shrine of Lolith.
How about
Mm,
entertainer? That's easier.
we could probably find some undead. Oh yeah. How about it?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And I point at me and the rest of the people.
What about a performance from the Hellsinger?
Oh. That would be nice. Do you know any dark songs? I need something delightfully melancholy.
I mean, she sings some pretty sad songs.
She does sometimes.
Excellent. I'm so excited. I was surprised to see you here, Daughter of the Sea.
Yeah, well, I thought I would pay my old friend Cal a visit. Make sure
I
everything
must-
here was on the up and up and
I
all.
must confess, some of the cultists that used to wield your trident came to visit me many years ago. Wanted me to join up with their cause. I devoured all of them.
Seems fine.
What did they taste like?
Hold up.
Meat.
I'm trying new things lately.
Tabetta says, I fared okay. So, what do you believe in? Like,
Oh,
as far
I
as like,
believe in darkness and shadows. In holding on to my little ashen peach. And she she just hugs him tight.
Aw, he's very sweet.
okay. So, honest opinion. If I, say someone other than me gave you a survey and asked how I'd been doing here, on a scale of like 1 to 10,
If you were to rate my performance,
how much do you agree with like?
I divorced myself from the day-to-day dealings in the mortal world a long time ago. That's why I didn't join up my father's cause.
Who is your father?
The leader of the Shadow Dragon Drow Assassins.
So,
I
but-
believe you all know him as... this may be difficult for you to pronounce. Mazkil? Jazred?
Have I ever heard that name?
I don't know, do a history check.
Okay.
I'm throwing down on this. Roll has been around.
I am too, because I live here.
Yeah, right.
As if this one exists in our universe, then it might have.
Yeah.
Nope. Or maybe I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah,
All right.
like...
Alright.
Yeah.
It's just a sea of blank faces.
Yeah, it's just like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you are a shadow dragon yourself, yes?
Yes, I am.
You just didn't agree with his methods, or?
I just found the work terribly boring.
You're kind of quiet.
I just found the work terribly boring.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've killed... If you've sieged one Drow citadel, you've sieged them all.
Fair, I suppose.
I mean, they are kind of formulaic with their defenses, if I remember correctly.
I might like to start trying to kind of fix things around here.
Well, if you're a friend of my sweet black rose, then perhaps you can be a friend of mine.
I think so. And Jobetta reaches out for a handshake.
And she kind of looks down at it and she says, "Not yet. After the wedding." you will be coming with a gift.
Yes. We do
Yes.
need to. I only recently learned of the nuptials, so we will need to make some preparations.
It's like, I'm the gift. Of
Shit, you
course.
saw that?
Yeah, I saw your face and everything.
Yep.
Of course, take all the time that you need.
Yes.
We'll have the ceremony in 3 days. Even Daddy's coming.
Oh, good.
He doesn't approve, but
I don't think that
I'm gonna
bothers you
say-
very much.
no. I mean, it's been 150 years.
Yes. My parents have been gone for 300 now.
Oh, elven time is so funny, isn't it?
Mm.
Anyways,
200, I believe, actually. See, it's been so long, I can't even remember.
I must go. This
Yes.
silverhead boy and I have much business to attend to leading up to the ceremony.
I bet you do.
And she kind of like twirls around in his long locks.
Have fun with that. We'll be going, but we will be back.
I'll probably survive.
Okay.
Hope so.
Cool.
And
And
Kalizar is dragged off to a room by this young drow-looking woman.
I'm so glad he found someone.
can we leave before the whip snaps start echoing through the hallways?
Whip snap.
Uh,
Oh, we are going.
And we're
Yeah.
gonna stop right there because we've gone over time. We've having too much fun with this.
Yeah.
I forbid it. We go on with the show.
I'm kidding.
Tune
We only
in
went-
next week
10 minutes over.
for dark goth wedding preparation.
Apparently.
I didn't see this
and
coming.
what will likely be a completely normal, no bad things happening, Black Shadow Dragon Assassin wedding.
Before we go, where can we
Gosh.
find everybody?
Where can we find everybody? Norbog, tell us about yourself.
Hi. I go by Arcady. My name is Beth in real life. I answer to both. I'm primarily a cosplayer, so you can find me dressing up as fictional characters on Twitter and Instagram, and I can drop a link in chat. If you're interested in seeing me play more games, though, every Wednesday evening I play Vampire the Masquerade on Games We Never Play, and I'll drop their Twitch too. Except it's in the style of what we do in the shadows because we're very, very bad at being vampires.
Oh, I love it. That sounds awesome.
So every Wednesday evening on Games We Never Play, we're very incompetent vampires.
I love it.
Beautiful.
That's perfect. All right. Sarah, what's going on YouTube these days?
Hey, I'm here. I do the stuff. I every time. I'm never ready for it. Yeah, so we have Hero Factory is still happening. This week's episode that is coming out is actually the creation of Norbog and Hero Factory.
Ah,
So look out for that on Wednesday if you want to learn more about this lovely character and this lovely guest star that we have. Thanks. Sorry, I forgot she's below me, so I can just say thanks. So that'll be coming out this week, and then next week is going to be a trip. It's just gonna that's all I got to say about that.
all right.
Is that
Lilith, what do you got going on?
Well, I'm currently bedridden, and so I cannot move my chair to my PC at the moment. So just playing PS4 games and replaying Final Fantasy VII because I'm sadly addicted.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Everybody
Things all the
Set-
time in the replay. I'm done.
send your good vibes to Lilith because she hurt her ankle and she needs lots of good vibes to heal up.
Hi.
Rolda, Jonathan, and I are doing a bunch of Gen Con stuff.
yeah?
Coming up next weekend. Is it next weekend? Oh God, it's next weekend.
It is next weekend. So, I mean, the confirmed things at the moment, Friday afternoon, Sean is going to be hosting a roundtable with some DMs you may have heard of, such as Pumpkinberry and Brad Woto from Table Story, and Emily Rose Jacobson from Hyper RPG.
And me, the least popular of them all.
Right? Yeah, it's going to be happening here and sponsored by our friends at Hero Forge.
I don't know how we did this, but it's incredible.
And then on Saturday, I will be hosting a panel with Sharif Jackson. I got to put my brain together for a second. Sharif Jackson from Rivals of Waterdeep, Kat Kruger from D20 Dames, Monteglue from The Unexpectables, and Guy Sklanders from How to Be a Great GM. That's going to be happening right here on this channel. And then shortly after that, over on World Anvil's channel, that's been moved over to World Anvil. But you know, if you're following us in our Discord or Twitter or anything, you'll be sure to get those alerts. We'll be doing a show, or Puck will be in it. I'll be producing it with Dead Aussie Gamer, who will be running a game of Through the Breach. What are you playing over there on that, Puck?
I am playing a cyborg gentleman by the name of Coop Leroy. And it is a reference. It is, in fact, 2 references. And I will give 1,000 internet points to anyone who can figure out what the references are.
So tune in for that. Also be sure to, hop into our Discord and Twitter and stuff, because we got something new we're cooking. People seem to like the non-tabletop RPG stuff, but we don't want to muddy up this channel too much. So we're launching a second channel, the second Mercs of Mischief channel, called Mom's Trash Bin. And that's where we're going to do all kinds of wild shit. So stay tuned.
Because it's MOM, Mercenaries of Mischief. It's Mom's Trash Bin. We put a lot of thought into this. We debated for hours.
This was actually a debate. Like, this was actually like no exaggeration. This was a thing that we were like.
You heard some of the other things we came up with. Yeah. So if you like us doing stupid shit other than playing tabletop RPGs, keep an eye out for that stuff. All your favorite folks from the channel will probably
maybe
make their way into some shit over there. Yeah, apparently.
Some people want to play tonight, so there might be stuff going up tonight. We'll see what's happening.
So there'll be stuff like I don't know what you're gonna find. There might be talk shows. There might be gaming going on, like vid games.
I might draw a face on my stomach and do a puppet show.
Oh my god!
That's probably the least likely option, but whatever.
Only if it's being interviewed by Marty.
Oh, it got worse.
So I don't. There might be times when we raid Mom's Trash Bin. We'll have to see how it goes. But tonight we're gonna raid Total Party Chill. So stay tuned for that.
Total Party Chill.
We're gonna shout out, let them know we sent you. I'll kick it back over to you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks so much for our good friend Arcady playing Norbog again, who is just delightful.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us and watching. We can't do the show without you. You guys are the ones that make it happen. So until next time, class dismissed.
And the gasp and the vampire song. Nate's wife said, call Pete the polymorpher. Nate said, I'll handle it. I will raise our daughters. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie. Ghoul and the gasp and the vampire song.